Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody through YouTube land. This is Moz coming to you with another episode of Moz's Toy Box Toy Photography Talk. And tonight we have a very special guest with us. A new guest. Somebody that you guys have never seen before, ever. You don't know who they are. They don't exist until now. I kid. So with that, we have Gabriel with us, along with Pablo and Loco Lou.
What's poppin', people?
What is going on?
I
hate you, Lou. I hate you.
Because he's got the what's popping or the figure.
No, for the figure.
Oh, that's the adder guy. Oh yeah.
Listen. If you got an extra mech Gomez, I got you.
No, I wouldn't. Not for the mech. It would have to be the Lone Roach, and then we'll talk.
Well, I need the mech. That's what I'm saying. I got you.
I need $1 million. Hopefully, I'll win that billion tonight.
Right, we're all hoping we win that billion tonight.
Right. Let's make a pact now, man. If any of you guys win, you guys take care of me.
Look at that. Look at the void.
Part of the mech.
You just
that's the one I want. I missed out on it because all these Hot Toy pre-orders that I had.
Yeah. I just got billed for Classic Loki today, right after I just got my Cad Bane coming in tomorrow. So, yeah. Let's give a shout out to all those in the chat real quick. Let's get a move on here. Noble Young with his face fuchsia wide eyes, hand pink waving. Yo Maz on the in-art Jokers. The hands need to be pushed all the way in and can hold the guns fine. Face fuchsia tongue out. Face fuchsia poop shape. Okay. Well, to answer your question, Noble Young. So far, I am in the wind when it comes to my in-art Joker. I don't care about who I'm throwing under the bus because I think it's some shady business. So we're going to pause and talk over that real quick. I got an invoice in March, I believe, saying that I have until July 7th or whatever to give them my final payment, and that it should be in the warehouse on the 9th, something to that effect. So I paid them by the 5th of July. Because I had that time. I didn't want my interest rates to, I want to keep getting interest of that money.
Right.
And then, I start seeing people get theirs around the 25th or so, around the 20-something of July. And I'm wondering where my email is, where mine is, and no news, no posting from Spec Fiction whatsoever. And I talked to their customer service, and they tell me that they are just way behind on getting theirs out right now, and that they'll get to mine eventually. Well, after making a post into one of the 6-scale Facebook groups, I got the guy that owns Spec Fiction, he piped up and he said, we got shorted on our orders for your particular model, and that you may not even get yours until the next batch. So why did you take my money? That's $1,000 you just took from me.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to show for it. And the funny thing is their idea is to go first come, first serve when it comes to getting your figure. But it's not first paid, first served, because they said that they got people in front of me that still haven't paid for their figure. What is that all about? If I've paid for my figure and there's people that are in front of me that haven't, do you guys agree? Should I be moved ahead of those people that haven't paid for their figure?
Yeah.
Make them wait for that next batch if they can't afford it?
Yep.
I mean, just a whole bunch of shady shit, and I don't know if I should just cancel.
And especially when the deadline was July 5th.
Yeah, exactly.
So they should have canceled those orders automatically.
And something yours.
And
yeah. We'll come back to that. Let me say hi to the rest of the chat real quick. Go figure, go. Yo, boss, I clocked in early, and look at that. You are here. Hell yes. JP Rex in the house. Sup, people? Noble Young getting some more publicity here. Face fuchsia, wide eyes, hand peak waving, face fuchsia, tongue out.
That's a dope Gomez.
Toy Master, let's go. Pablo and I will skip that.
Yes.
Go figure, go. Hola. And Rex versus Wolfie Pinky Set Marinity Studios. Welcome to August month, everyone, which we done messed up. So we'll have our thumbnail next week.
Yes.
Just so you guys know. Nate Strong in the house.
Nate,
Hey, Nate. This is Nate Strong. I was trying to do my Hank Kingsley imitation. Howdy, folks from Salvage Cargo. Anime figure statue collector. What's up, guys? I don't know how to.
Un día.
That's
you.
my sister.
Un
Oh,
día.
hi.
Hola, Margarita.
We'll let him talk. I
Hola.
promise.
I'll try to hold más. Un día para.
Listen.
Welcome.
You got a
Welcome.
bunch of Latinos here, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the only one out. I'm the only gringo here, man. Where's
That's
Trevor?
all right.
We
That's
need
all right.
balance.
No.
Thank you, Trevor. Balance
You
us
should
out.
be used to this. You should be used to this already, boss.
Already, man.
JP
Same
Ryder,
old.
gang. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone in the chat. Whoa, Lou went black.
Oh, yep.
Hi, guys, and nice to meet you. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you as well.
Let's see here. JP getting a shout out. Docinator in the house. What's up, guys? Your recent pred shots have been killer. Thank you, Docinator. Thank you for being here, man. Much appreciated. You guys are talking to each other. We'll skip that. And there's a special hi to Gabriel right there from his sister. Hello.
Nah, my sister is spamming now. I love her.
Does she do any kind of photography, much less toy? Or
No, she has a channel of cooking that's called
Oh.
Un Día para Tu Semana.
Oh,
So
nice.
she does short recipes and stuff. She's really
Nice.
good.
Nice. JP, I'm glad you only did 2 shots this week. That's awesome because nobody can stay except for me.
Machu's here too. Thanos.
Go figure. Go. You ever notice on the Stealth Gomez box he's shown with the regular head, not the blacked out head? No, I did not notice that.
Yes, it's on the top of the lunchbox. You see him. He has the plain head. He has the regular Gomez head. He doesn't have the all blackened out head, which it's supposed to signify that he's wearing black face paint.
Mm.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's like the unseen scene stuff. If you're into the Black Ops military stuff and whatnot, so But other than that, it goes right.
All right. Well, let's get Thanos Copter here. Hi, everybody. Can't really pay much attention. I'm at work, so I'll have to catch it later. I'll just hit the like for now. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Please, guys, hit that like button.
Yes, hit the
Subscribe
like
if you're not already
button.
subscribing. Machu Toy. Hello.
Machu.
And Gabriel, you're getting more love from Laura Vitro. Is that how you say it?
Vitro. Yeah.
All right. And she's very happy that you're here. So, Gabriel, you have a con. I'm going to go.
This is the Gabriel show now.
Hold on. I gotta say, I love the color tomato you have behind you. I love what you made.
Yeah, he's a star here.
That thing's awesome. Like I'm so surprised of what you made it out of, and it stayed in one piece.
So the trick is you paint it with glue. You basically dilute glue with water, and then you do multiple layers, and then it gets really hard.
Really hard, yeah.
That's what.
Same technique we use for diodes. I mixed the paint with the Mod Podge, and then I'll coat the whole thing with Mod Podge, and it gives it like it almost makes it like plastic.
Sorry, I'm just multitasking.
No, that's fine.
JP, yes, of course. RIP.
Oh yeah,
Paul
Huey,
Rubens, guys.
man.
Paul Rubens.
Yeah.
Sad news, man. 72, man. Jeez.
Así es.
Yep. And he apparently passed away from cancer, so that's pretty sad, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's start off with the Facebook group. Share screen. There's only a couple posts, but we do have a relatively new photographer in that group.
I meant to ask you, how do you post them on the Facebook? Like, is it the same system? Like, you have to put the hashtag and it shows up, like when you do it when you upload it on Facebook, or how do they show up?
What you should be saying?
Huh?
Nope, that's the wrong thing. Hold on, I done broke something. Hi, guys.
Oh look,
We're
I see
all here.
myself.
That is the wrong thing.
In the stream.
Remove.
It should be on the other bar, like the other groups where you should be posting, or check the photos.
But are you supposed to put the hashtag for them to show up? Oh
no, you just post to the group.
You just post them on the group.
Yeah,
okay.
post it on the group.
So Damon James, this is a new guy, and he's using a Lumix camera now. He just got this is shot with a phone, but he just bought a Lumix camera and he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't personally own a Lumix. Does anybody here own a Lumix?
No.
Phone, baby, all phone.
Yeah. Okay. So
Nikon
Steve
person
was saying it's awesome, and your photo abilities are great. Artistic. Look to love your work. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So this is the Spider-Man 2099. This is shot with his phone. So Damon, I'm gonna just go into this and just treat this for this shot here. We're not gonna go over your camera just yet, but this here, you kind of need a little bit more light in here. You're
he needs more
very low light here. I don't know.
He needs white light.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily white light, but he just needs to bring it in a bit. But I mean, it's still a very nice, clean shot, though.
Yeah, it's clean, and I love the reflective surface. The fact that you got that reflection going on there. But yeah, you need to paint him with some more light. He's very kind of dark. He almost falls into that background. He's not separated from it at all. Maybe just separate the background with a different tone. Just get some contrast.
If you would have brought like a red light for the background, it would have looked like the way he looked when he first appeared in the cartoon, in the movie. There was a lot of blue and red tones when they introduced him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks like he used like some type of UV light to lighten him up a bit.
That's what it looks
the
like.
red is popping, and the blue is saturated in, so that's why he looks like he's lost in the shot too. That's it. If anything, he, like you guys suggested earlier, any kind of color in the back of him to make him pop a little bit more. Because granted, you want the red to pop if you're using the UV light, but you also don't want it to drown out if it's matching in color like the blues.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah, that's what he's got going on there. And as far as shooting with your camera, man, I don't know what kind of lens you're using yet, Damon. But some general principles with the camera that you need to keep yourself aware of is your shutter speed, your f-stop, and your ISO are all going to control how much light gets let into that lens. So you're going to need to, I think shutter speed, if you have a tripod, is the easiest way to let more light into a lens and let you get the f-stop and the ISO where you want it. You typically don't want your ISO to be that high because your picture can get real grainy real fast. So we try to shoot around 100. And then, of course, you're going to want to add your own light to light it up because it's not going to just light it up indoors on its own. If you're shooting outdoors, you may not need extra light except for to control where your bounces and stuff are happening. But as far as like just shooting with your camera, those are your 3 settings. And there's I don't have it with me, but there's like a particular triangulation of those settings that you just want to find that sweet spot. If you catch
this on the rewind, just DM me or just send me a DM. I have what they call cheat sheets.
Yeah.
But you want to really get I'm not familiar with that camera, but start shooting manually. If you shoot manually, you have full control of all 3. You'll control your shutter speed, your stop, and ISO. That's the best way to start teaching yourself shooting with that camera, because then you have full control. You see, now this is a nicer shot.
Yeah, you've got some contrast going off that background.
That's better.
By the way, guys, Machu Toy shoots on Lumix, so I don't know if you're familiar with Machu Toy, Damon. Maybe you guys can coordinate and maybe Machu Toy can give you a little bit of love about Lumix. So, shoot Machu Toy a DM on Instagram. I believe that's his Instagram name. Or if Machu Toy is in the Facebook group, he can message you on one of your photos and hit you up there.
Also, try to align the picture to be a little more dynamic. I love the shot, both shots, how you have them, but you can probably use a rule of third and put the figure more to the left or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely, I mean, this is a very basic kind of pose and position and just straight on center. That obviously, newer photographers are going to gravitate towards shooting center. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but it's more interesting if you can use the thirds instead of shooting straight on. If you watch any movies or you look at any other work, you rarely will have, except for like a portrait, you rarely have your subject centered. It's always going to be a little off to one side or the other. So it's something else to keep in mind.
Yeah, especially if you're going to have just the figure on its own. Yeah, it's best to have it either. I mean, this works good though, center, because it's just the figure. But if you had other stuff, then use the rule of thirds or the golden ratio. But it's still a very clean shot. It's a very nice product shot for sure.
Yeah. Machu Toy is saying, gonna be honest, really on Facebook, but IGDM is best. So if you got Instagram, you can hit up Machu Toy apparently. And thank you, Machu Toy, for being there.
Yeah, I totally forgot Machi shoots the
Yeah. But we did the 2, so I'm just gonna kind of cycle through these guys. Oh, look, he's got something in here.
I like that one.
The phone stand.
And he has it more to the left. It's not centered.
Yeah.
See this? Yeah. So he's got a good hand on it.
He's using the phone. He's using the phone clamp. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Using a phone clamp. It's awesome. And then we got Anthony X, man. This is
I saw this shot.
Hold up.
It's also on Instagram.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot.
I still don't have any drumsticks, so I haven't been able to shoot this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't go like I was gonna go on Thursday. I need to go tomorrow. That's my bad. I totally forgot. Honestly, when I was
I'm just glad you didn't send them, and I'm like just waiting for them. You know, I'd rather that you hadn't have already sent them.
No, because if I had sent them, you would have gotten the shipping notification. Because like I said, I'm gonna do it that route, unlike the last one that I had just sent it to you by mail. So
this is really nice. Gabriel, do you have anything you want to talk about with this one?
I love the floor. I love the composition and the colors. The red with the white. He got the perfect balance of everything. I definitely love this picture. Yeah. See, this is one of the cases where the figure is in the center, and the composition around with the elements that you have was making the picture more interesting.
Because the objects in the photo are actually leading the eye towards where you want instead of just center. So that's pretty awesome. As to this floor, in case you are interested, New Wave Toys makes this floor. It's about the size of a mouse pad, and it's made to go all together. Like, so if you buy multiples, they'll fit together and be pretty seamless looking. They make 1/6 scale arcade cabinets and stuff like that. In fact, they have a 1/6 scale Coke machine, which I just got my notification that it's shipping. So,
nice.
But is that the one for the 1/6 scale?
Yeah, that's that same floor stuff. It's the same one.
Okay, because it looks like it's made for 112.
I mean, it's just a arcade looking.
I know, but it's because if you like the patterns themselves on the floor are not.
They're not that big.
Okay, because
hey, patterns can be big or small as long as it fits.
As long as it fits.
As long as it fits. Okay? As long as it fits.
Oh,
like
look,
this fits. This fits.
There's Maz's shot. There we go. There's Maz's shot.
I can't tell you, bro. This right here, it was like, dude, you really brought out the beast. Were you able to do the body swap yet? Have you changed the body on Wolverine?
Well, this is got a Fison, but not the shorter Fison still. I haven't done that. So this is still the M34 body.
But you switched the body out, right?
Yeah, it is a Fison M34, but
no.
He's
I'm talking about the one that you had originally, because I remember there was something funky with the arm.
Oh no, it's the same one.
Oh, okay. And he's still making it work. You see what you can do with patience, creativity, and knowing what works and what doesn't. Like, he still makes it look like, oh yeah, this is a functioning piece, and for the most part, it still functions. There's nothing else wrong with that.
His left arm is just a little funky, so this arm here doesn't want to pose.
But it looks good though.
It looks good though. Yeah, the pose is good.
Yeah, I've just been on this whole kick for the Predator versus Wolverine book that's coming out in September. I mean, there's not going to be much of a fight, really, if you guys know your opponents. Wolverine will wipe the floor with a Predator, but
yes,
because he's got the healing factor, whereas the Predator's gonna be like, "Damn, I'm bleeding. The appendage is gone. Let's blow up."
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna eradicate the area. Yeah,
there's not much it's really gonna do.
It's gonna be an interesting fight, though.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's nice that they're finally crossing it over. Like, Predator is now going to be in just more than just the one universe.
But hasn't he already crossed over once with Wolverine?
No,
he's crossed over with Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Batman, and he beat him with a bat.
Yes, I remember now. That's correct. You're right.
As a matter of fact, NECA did the 2-pack for that.
The 2-pack for that.
I love that Batman. I put him away though because I didn't want him to break and display and whatnot. Because I'm still trying to figure out the layout because I want to get everything out. But unfortunately, I overbuy. So since I overbuy, things just get to sit in the back pile. But that's why it's good to recycle. No, not recycle. Rotate your collection. So some stuff is going to get put away for a little bit. put some stuff out, and so on and so forth. But Maz, this is the Hot Toys 2.0 classic,
nice. Thank you.
right?
This is the City Hunter.
Oh, that's the City Hunter. Okay.
Yeah. That's the 2.0 City Hunter. I felt like in the promotional artwork they used for the comic book is the one that I had that matched that kind of looked the best. And plus, I have the custom mandibles on him. So, like the other shot that I did earlier in the week, that's on the thumbnail, where he's got the really good open mouth. That's custom mandibles, because the ones that he comes with aren't quite that good when they're open. So I've been having him with the Cine Hunter the whole time. This sideshow Wolverine though, this head sculpt is just this.
They can't beat it. They can't beat it.
Why haven't they reused it on the blue and the blue and gold though? I mean, it's the same color head.
I don't know, man.
Yellow's the same on the head. It would have matched. I don't understand.
Like, this is the one I actually originally wanted to get, right, for the head sculpt, but you know, they gave us the regular like stoic, you know, I'm a angry man, you know, look, but not like I'm a vicious killer. This is the vicious killer, which still I think is one of Sideshow's best Wolverines.
Yeah, I just can't stop looking at this shot. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but of course this is a lens flare effect. It's the same one that I used for Leo versus the Alpha Predator with the block. I kind of reused some of the same ones. So, but I mean, it just works perfectly. I feel like it adds the right amount of tension. The detail kind of gives you that schnick without putting the little claw up, I think, or the noise, which I thought about putting the ACBA little schnick kind of thing, like his claws are just coming out. But
like this, perfect.
Yeah, I just thought the lighting kind of told it without saying it, so it was kind of nice. And
the only thing for me is there's nothing in the environment. I can't tell where they're at. I see the light in the background. That's supposed to be the representative of the moon. Yeah. Right? And then I see other lights around, but there's no other surfaces, nothing around there. I see a little bit of debris here, which could be taken as snow or dust in the air, but I don't see.
It's supposed to be snow.
It's supposed to be snow.
Yeah. I should have put some foreground elements in there for snow.
Yeah, and it would have just gave it that little extra oomph. But I see where you was going with this. It's still a beautiful shot, man.
I honestly just did want to clean up the mess of using the snow.
I know what you mean.
Is the background digital?
Say again?
Is the background digital or is
the background is just a black background, and I have these different particles that I use. I like to gravitate towards this one actually, and I used it twice. One with a mask and removing him, so it's behind him, and then I flipped it and put it on the foreground, and kind of added more blur, so it kind of gave that crazy kind of blizzardy, like just wild snow kind of thing. That's what I was going for anyway. This moon, I need to go back and paint some of the darker areas in, because I feel that they get washed out by the light. You don't see any of the moon textures on here once you put the light in here.
It usually does that when you're taking a shot anyway, Maz. Like it captures it properly. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're trying to go for an actual like a pinup style of a shot, then I see where you're going with it after that. Okay.
Well, Mike's in the chat. He's watching, calling us knuckleheads.
What's up, Mike?
What up, knucklehead? I got the spit effect. I still have to use it in the shot. I'm going to use it in the shot with these three, bro.
All I'm going to say is that's what you get for working in California and living in California, Mike.
Wait. Maz, you ordered them already?
Yeah, I ordered them.
Yeah, I'm waiting until tomorrow, payday. When payday comes tomorrow, I put my order.
I used one of my $20 coupons. It worked.
It did?
That's why I pre-ordered it the day of. I was like, let's see. I had like 3 coupons. I was like,
nice.
My thank you Star Wars one worked. I was like, haha.
Yo, none of my coupons work. None of my reserve things work. None of it.
Yeah, I got the thank you Star Wars one for one of my I think my I don't know, one of my Star Wars things. I had a thank you Star Wars one.
I like this diorama, but it's a little undersized.
Well, that depends, really. I mean,
well, I live in New York.
Movie turtles, they were shorter, yeah.
Yeah, because look at Peter and look how tall he is. Like, walking in and out of the train station to duck before you walk in, a door is one thing, but to duck again to not hit your head in the handlebar,
low.
it's really low.
But you know, the stream sets one is the contrary. I think it's too big for 112. I don't know
Which
if you
one?
have the extreme sets.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
have the
cardboard
extreme
one.
set one.
Yeah.
It's not proper 112. It's meant
Yeah.
for more in between 6-7 inch. So that's why it seems bigger. But then again, you fold it and put it away. But this diode, it's more for like true 112 scale, which is like that non-scale Figma style or
Mezco would fit
HF.
because it's
And
shorter
the
than
and
Marvel.
the
Well,
the
no.
Fison figures, the 112 scale Fison figures, I think will
Yeah.
fit perfectly in here.
Yeah, and the figure arts, because the figure arts,
yeah.
early figure arts were
Yeah.
smaller than everything else. Like if you put, for instance, Mezco did the Green Ranger recently for SDCC. Some people already did their reviews and comparisons. You know how tiny the Green Ranger is in SH figure arts in comparison to Mezco? Mezco's is a beast, and Mezco's is actually bigger than Hasbro's Green Ranger. So, when you consider the scaling of the diorama, sometimes it works. It's a beautiful shot. I'm not denying the shot. It's
Yeah, the
just
shot
the
is
scale throws me
fantastic.
off.
Yeah,
It's the scale
beautiful
that's
lighting on this too.
So to answer Laura's question, you can get this dial actually on BBTS right now. It's still available. It's by Fix. Is it Fix? Yeah, Fix Hobby.
Fix Hobby.
Uh,
Yeah.
And it's they have it labeled as 112 scale diorama, and
Well, how
it's
much
on
is
there.
it?
It's 189.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a hot toy, baby.
they're not.
I need
Yeah,
to save
they're
all that and try to get my Guyver 1/6 scale because that thing is expensive.
Wait.
their stuff.
Hey,
Their stuff
Guyver
is a little
1/6
pricey,
scale?
man.
You didn't see the Guyver 1/6 scales up?
No.
It's a limited pre-order.
Oh yeah, the limited. Yeah,
Hold on.
Hold on. You gotta send it to me, brother, because I'll take a hit today. I'll take a
No,
hit
you
today for
won't.
Guyver.
they have
There it is
other
right
great
there, man.
dials though, man. There's
That's
that
how much
1/6
it is
scale diver.
USD, dude. $580.99 USD.
It's an expensive one though. I don't
It's
know why it's so
expensive,
expensive.
dude. I can't do it. I don't know. And you have until September 7th, I think, to pre-order it.
September 7th?
Wow.
No biggie. Thank you for showing me. This is on Good Style, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
I'm
if
good
you got,
smile.
if that's just no problem for you, can you add a second one?
It's no problem for me to get one.
She's pushing it.
I can take a hit from the wife with one, but for two, you're asking for a death sentence, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where I'd get it from, man.
You don't think Big Bad Toy Store's gonna have it up?
I mean, if it's Good Smile, they might. I don't know, but it's still gonna be $600.
Yeah,
Hey.
before $4 shipping.
$4 shipping.
$4 shipping.
And like I said, this is somewhere it said that you only had until September to pre-order it. I don't remember where it was.
Yeah, and to go back to the question, just if you go to BBTS, go to just type in FEXT hobby, and it'll bring up all their stuff. They have some other nice dials. I really like their jail cell. They have a jail cell. That one's pretty neat. Comes with a lot of neat stuff too.
Is that Sergeant Slaughter on the right?
Yeah, it's Sergeant
That's
Slaughter.
Yeah.
so amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Docinator. I didn't get the message of that it was out. I knew they were coming out because I showed Maz that they have a Guyver 1 and a Guyver 3 that was the 6 scale, and they showed the prototypes. But we were waiting for solicitation. So now the solicitation is up.
He stands 11.8 inches tall, by the way.
True to his height in anime scale, because he was going according to anime. So he's a 5 foot. I want to say 5'7", 5'6" teenager or preteen or adult at that point, and with the suit, it gives him an extra couple of inches to a foot, so he's like 6.2 feet tall. So
I don't know. I just don't know how, because I'm going out of town in September too, so I don't know how I'm going to swing it unless BBTS gets it. I don't know how I'm going to swing it.
Well,
I do have 2 of the other ones on order though, the smaller ones.
Yeah, me too. I had to lock those in.
All right, let's get on to the real meat and potatoes. Here is Machu Toy and No Chewing. This is a new post. No Chewing have made this diorama apparently. So
Nice.
I'm gonna let Gabriel jump in, man, because we're really talking all over the place.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me throw one more thing. Hey, Lou, were you able to get Indiana Jones from Mezco?
No, I did not.
It's on BBTS now.
Oh, figures. I bet the scalper price. I'm sorry, the retail price is like another $60 on top of it.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, because it was what 130, right? On Mesco.
130.
Yeah, they have it listed at 145. Which is
145.
not bad. It was not bad. It's
That's
like
not
$10. It's like
$10 difference. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right,
Just
let's
to let
let
you know.
Gabriel into this, man. Gabriel, what's your
Sure.
man?
I love the posing of this picture. Each character is posed almost perfectly. The only small thing that I will change is they are looking different sides. So, or probably they are being attacked by an army in different directions. Or if you want to, you can focus all of them to look to the same place. Also, it depends on what you want to try with the picture, the objective of your picture. But usually, you can use the camera a little bit lower, so you feel that you're part of the action. But the diorama is amazing. I love the Batman on the back and Deadpool and Miles.
Yeah, I agree with
Good
you.
job. Stormtrooper.
Lower angle. I kind of would agree there.
Yeah, I see that, and I see what was that ribbon representing the fight for cancer.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Then I see 89 Batman back there behind the Hulk.
It's because the Dio is it's a tribute to Tusken Raider.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess if I read that, I would have known that. All right. But
Yeah.
So Machi Toy says, "Oh, there's Trevor too. What's up, Trevor? How you doing, kid?
Trevor.
Hey, kids.
Kid.
He made himself sound like a grandpa just now. Hey, kids.
Burn it down." Machi Toy says, "So I shot this in a hotel room with a tiny tripod sitting on box. I'm going to read just so he says it on box on a chair, and I light painted this. I wanted a lower angle, but the diorama ends right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
get the lower angle and crop it, so you can make. I mean, there's a lot of times where I've shot from a lower angle and got that edge of the diorama, and I just cropped that part out. You don't,
Yeah, but he also shot it out of his element. I mean, this was in a hotel room,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so it's yeah, it's kind of tough
nice.
to crop it though, to show us the cropping of the crop of the cropping.
Yeah, but also,
right.
so if he was in a hotel room, so he was limited to how many figures he had around him. Because if he had like a bunch of Hydra soldiers or a couple of other villains to go against each corresponding hero, that will be something that you see in the background. You see the heads, they'll be filler, but we get the point. They're in the ready.
Should we be concerned that he brought toys on vacation with him? Just saying.
No, I bring toys on vacation.
I know you bring them to work.
Always, man.
I bring them to work.
toys
I bring
everywhere.
them on a train in New York. It don't matter, bro.
But there's a Spider-Man I just bought, right? That's the version 2.
That's the version 2, which is the Mark IV Iron Spider suit.
And
I can't wait to get my hands on that one.
Mine's on order from Amazon, so it's coming.
He went to ChrisCon. Yeah, it was at ChrisCon.
What's that, Lou?
Is it cheaper on Amazon?
I don't know. I had a gift card on Amazon, so
it was
cheaper for me because it was no cash out of my otherwise bludgeoned and bleeding wallet.
That answers the question. It was cheaper on Amazon.
Content aware crop, Mike says. Machi Toy, Trevor can vouch for me. I saw him there. Oh, dude, Trevor didn't tell me he went and saw people.
Of course he is. Remember, Grandpa, he be forgetting sometimes.
Dude, salvage cargo with the mythic Legion love. This
that's a nice
tight.
one.
This is tight. Let me see. Okay.
Oh, wait, go back.
Wait. Why are we? I like this one.
Yeah,
I love the colors.
Bro.
like the colors on that one. Yes, the color tone on that.
I love this glow through here. It's almost like the Rock has eyes, like whatever he's standing behind has eyes, and they opened up and like, what are you doing here?
Very ominous. Very ominous.
I could hear it say gum. He wants gum.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
This is tight, dude. And the blades even look metallic, which is really awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
I really don't see anything that you could. I mean, you got a little bit of chromatic abrasion around the outlines of this figure, but it's not horrible.
It's not horrible. No.
Well, it's a skeleton. What do you expect? You think he ain't thick?
I think the background is a screen. Maybe that's why you get that abrasion there.
It might be, but he still did a good job getting the color to match it. The blacks are pretty spot on.
Yeah.
The composition is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not using so many
Rainbow.
colors. He's using subtle blues, grays, and that's nice. That's enough.
Once the shooter says, "Wow, that double mint reference. Who's old, Lou?"
Hey, listen, the fact that you know what it's called.
Dude, I like those commercials just for the twins. I don't talk about any like. There's never any guy twins. Was there? There's always-
Gotta love Trevor, man. Gotta love Trevor. See, you got. All right, man. This is the only time to be a guy.
Like
You know?
twins. Oh, salvage cargo. There he is. What's up, man?
You're welcome, man. This is a sweet shot, man.
Yeah.
Sweet shot.
Yeah, I just want to linger on this one, man. I don't really want to go to the other one, salvage cargo. This one is awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome. You, like, can't pick apart this one. This one's nice.
This one is like so. This dude here is just so evenly lit, but yet there's every little nook and cranny of his armor's got nice shadows to it.
Mhm.
And it's very interesting, even though you could not really, by looking at him, you can't really tell what angle he's lit from. I mean, can either of you really?
Nope.
It's almost nigh and
No.
prop.
It's like he has 3 layers of light on him with it being obstructed somehow.
and no hot spots whatsoever.
Nope, no hot spots.
Except for maybe like up here where that shine is, but it
And
looks
maybe when-
natural. You can't track what it is. I mean,
No, but also he's in focus, like completely in focus.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if it's a Rembrandt light on the left. If you put the light on the left and then refraction on the front, I don't know. But it looks really amazing.
Mm-hmm. Like it's
As much as I don't want to do it, let's go take a look at the other shot now. I really like staring at the first one, man. What's up, P-Rock?
Well, that's why he posted it first.
What up, P-Rock?
What's going on?
Dude, this is the same figure.
I love the pose on this.
He's pretty.
Oh yeah, good luck in getting that figure.
All right. Well, he looks like he's wearing different armor here too.
No, it's the same armor. It's the same.
Same armor, it's just lit differently. That's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But he looks a little bit more brown.
This
Yeah,
one-
so the armor, so the armor's like it's almost like a orangey brown, and then there's like purples, like the skirt piece has got
You can
purple
see the
on it,
purple here.
and the emblem in the middle is purple, and then the top of the helmet is like a blue. But it's a hard figure to come by because it's an old figure.
You know, this is a great shot too, but I'm sorry, I still want to just go stare at this one.
I love that shot. I love the second shot too because of the action, but I love the color
great
grading on
action.
the first one. The color
And this
grading
is
on
from
the first one.
the Conan set, right? The bloody
Yeah.
Yeah.
that extra Conan set thing from the
Yeah.
Mezco.
The barbarian accessory kit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff, Salvage,
Yes,
man. I love
sweet.
this, man. Beautiful. We're gonna move over to Toy Master. Look at this
Ooh.
snake eye.
3-0 Snake Eyes. That's a beautiful shot.
This is
It
like
is.
a movie poster right here. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe you should have kind of done like a snake eyes kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to. I mean,
Is this 1/6?
yeah,
Yeah, it's
this
the
is
1/6.
1/6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's a beautiful piece, man.
He's
I
got
have
both.
to-
He's got both Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Because last week he had posted the Storm Shadow one.
Yeah, this one is like this one takes the cake. You got steam all around him, the very misty. It looks like he's sweating through his suit, like he's really, really hot in it, and or just came from an explosion.
You know what the steam, Lou? Let me cut you off real quick. You know what the steam's reminding me of? The caption I'm seeing like right here with this is like because I'm thinking of the first movie, the bathhouse scene. I'm thinking John Wick who? John Wick who? It's Snake Eyes, biatch. That's what I'm thinking, man. Like,
He's the true Baba Yaga.
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Jemo.
Demo Jummo. Oh yeah. Thanks so much for the feedback, advice on my 2099 guys. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
You got it, bro.
Man, where did you get that picture? That's from his icon is from Shining.
Shining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I recognized it right away. It's like the little I was like, man.
Oh, the Shining. Oh, the dog. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, his little icon.
Yeah, the whole furry play scene. Yeah, gotcha.
Mhm.
I
But it
was
looks like an action figure though. It didn't look like a still from the photo from the movie.
You can say what you will, you know. Even though Stephen King hated that movie, I like it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you
me
know,
too.
just saying.
Yeah.
Laura says the depth is fantastic, and I have to agree with her. I mean, you got this beautiful highlight on the side here, and you let it fall off across the body, and then of course, this figure being black is really hard to get lit up properly on this kind of background. But you got just a rim light on the head, and just keeping him like separated from that background, which is beautiful, and just a little bit of subtle lighting on the blades, and of course the nice highlight on the gun. Even though it's not in focus, you know damn well what it is.
Yep.
Just beautiful work. If only Trevor were here.
Dude,
I can't.
awesome piece. I can't. Oh man.
Can't give it much praise. Anybody have any thoughts on this that weren't?
No. I haven't.
I love it. It's perfect.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything. Like at first, I wasn't too keen on the lightning effect, but it works.
It's subtle. I think it works.
Yeah, that's why.
Only because you have to really look at it and go, what is that all about?
Yeah, but no, it works. I don't mind it. Oh, JP.
Oh, that's cute.
Man, the lighting on this is great.
His eyes aren't quite looking at this, but they could be looking at it. I mean, maybe they're both looking at the meteor coming down. I don't know. He's got the the SU-2000 googly eye boink from RoboCop. You know, when he sees the car, the SU-2000. What was that car? SU-2000 was a Shell gasoline. I know who's old. But no.
Man, which baby T-Rex is this? This is not the Hammond one, right?
If it is, they put some googly eyes in that and like totally played with it.
It doesn't look like it.
This is a beautiful morning type light though, or evening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous lighting on this, and just
because I love that the God rays like coming over the shoulders, right in front. Yeah,
right in here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Maximum Rex? How you doing?
What up?
Both are Papo Rexes. Whatever Papo.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
There you have that. The only thing a little bit of contention is you almost lose this Rex to the background right over here on this backside. I mean, you could technically say you lose it, but then again, I'm seeing it, so
I don't mind it though because he's not the focus. So
no, and that's why.
But what I do like is that how the background lines up with the spine of that other one. Like it leads you up to that, you know.
Yeah, it just gives your eyes something to watch, man.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum Rex is asking about toys. I pre-ordered the Symbiote Special Edition. Yes.
You got the Special Edition PlayStation 5?
The PS. No. I spent my money on the figure, not the console. I have 2 PS5s. I don't need another one.
Well, I got my hands on the PS5.
Sweet.
Nice.
You already have.
No. I didn't have a PS5. I have a PS4.
Oh, see, that works.
PS5.
I would like to get a PS5, but there's so many other things that I need to get.
Oh man, listen, it's a Spider-Man game and it's only for the PS5. I have to get it.
Yeah.
Raptor. What do you think, Gabriel?
Ooh.
I love the composition. The two figures playing together. I will say that the scale with the details on the floor looks a little bit big, but I think it works in general. It's slightly
works.
Playing with it. I was going to say slightly playing with the lighting, but I think it works. I love it.
Like the only reason that he can get away with it is since they're baby dinosaurs, like they would be small to the environment. Like stuff is gonna be bigger than them, but that's the only reason I think he can get away with this one with the stuff around it.
It's cute.
It's a cute shot.
I have one suggestion in regards to this shot. Because it's tricky when you talk about what's on the floor to kind of match the size of the figure, and we're talking about prehistoric environments. Try to make a diorama that's just the floor with bushes around in certain corners and stuff like that, and have it blend in with your outside environment. And you just lay it on the floor, put the figures in there, matching up with the horizon, and you're good.
You can even go one step further and make that floor diorama out of stuff that you're finding here, but getting all stuff that's in scale with your stuff. And that way you have like your own like homemade mat. You just throw it down, and then it works kind of wherever you put it.
Exactly.
Or you can kind of blend it a little bit, and then it works wherever you put it. So it's definitely something to consider. Yeah, Lou, I agree with you there.
But it's a great composition, though, for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's a fun little picture. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, let's move on. We got Mark Walker, Texas Ranger. Mark Walker photo. It's the leather. What's his name?
Leatherhead.
The new leather
head.
head. Mm-hmm.
He looks a little out of focus. Like just the tooth is in focus or something. Is that me?
Yeah. The tooth is the sharpest point on this shot, and
maybe
like
the eyes too. But your
and the
depth of
hand.
field is really shallow on this.
It looks like there's a lot of motion in it. Like there's a lot of motion.
Yeah. Like I see the focal point like on the top of the knuckles because it's lined up with the tooth.
Yeah, I would have opened up your depth of field a little bit if you can, because I understand that you're gonna have maybe you're trying to make a background work with this figure, and that's why your depth of field might be this shallow, but you really need to open it up a little bit more because I understand he's got goggles covering his eyes, but it's really hard to figure out his focus point. You really need a little bit more to tell us a little bit more information here, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, if you look at the goggle, the one on the right side, that blue looks sharper than the left one.
Wait, camera right or
our camera right? Yeah. Or no, our right.
This one?
No, the other eye. The other that blue right there looks sharper than the one on the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the way he has the figure positioned and it lines up where the tooth is at, but that eye looks to me that looks sharper.
And then the other thing I would address is you got this embers, which you're a month early for that because we're gonna have September. Thanks, Ryder, because we're gonna have that because of you. But you got these orange embers here, and I really think you should have used that to story-wise. I think you should have used some orange glow instead of this greenish glow. I think you should have come in here with some orange glow, and it would have helped counteract the green. It would almost been a little complementary color to the green on the right side. Just would have split it up real nice and give it some nice compositional contrast. And plus, it would give us a story for the embers. You'd be like, oh, there's obviously a fire over there to that side that we don't see. So, just things to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm. But it's a good composition. I mean, it's great.
He's green, and then you got green, and you got a little bit of blue up here. So, it's a lot of green going on. Let's break it up a little.
Got some orange highlights with the embers and the shotgun.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be round, but it comes off as orange.
Yeah.
The dodge angle is perfect. It's a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, that's a good call too, man. A little bit of dodge angle it's not a lot to really break your concentration on the shot, but it is a little bit to give it some interest. I like that.
Yeah, it's a cool shot overall, man.
Mark Walker, thank you so much. Let's move on to Sketch. Stucky. What? Wait, hold on. Sketch.
Power Ranger love, baby. Finally.
Wait, hold on. Sketch Stoku Corner. Is that right? I don't know.
Wait. No. It is Sketches Toku Corner.
Okay.
Sketches Toku Corner.
It's gonna be like another one of those hard ones for me, like Annual, right? Where I just
Hey, but you said it right there.
I said it right there, but I had to stop. I had to think.
I got to think to stay wrong this time.
It's okay though, as long as you said it.
Got it. All right, Lou, you're the Power Ranger fanatic. Let's go. Let's jump into it.
Dude, I
could care less about him.
But he has a good shot here, man. He's using a slight Dutch angle. He has good lighting as well. It's not oversaturated. You see the reflection of light on the visor and on the helmet. You also see it on the face of these Machine Empire bots. And dude, he's looking like he's getting swarmed. You have plenty of them there. You have the Blue Ranger in a nice pose, ready to get down and dirty. And it looks like there's a lot of action, but the focus is on the helmet, and then it bleeds off from the shoulders. And then you see parts of his thigh, like, still in focus, but the rest of it's like in motion, like he's ready to do his ballet kung fu, if you will, like you see in Power Rangers. But it looks good. It looks really good. I really appreciate this photo. This photo is nice.
It's a nice shot.
Tight. Paulo, Mike says no PS5. We need Smoke Genie.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Mike. Exactly.
No PS5. We need what?
We need the Smoke Genie.
It's a handheld smoke machine they've been talking about.
Yeah.
Dick Figs, man, what's up, going? How you doing, man? Dockinator says Korgs. I guess that's the name of the C3PO ripoff guys.
Cogs, not
Oh.
Korgs, Cogs.
Oh, okay, whatever.
What is the
Cogs.
background?
They look like they stole C3PO's head, all of them.
Yeah, but they're called Cogs. It slipped my mind for a second, but Dockinator knows what I'm talking about. It's the Cogs. It's from the Machine Empire. They're the putty patrol for the Machine Empire, basically.
Okay.
So the Cogs.
That dial's
Any
pretty
other
cool, though.
insight on this picture
Yeah.
besides what Lou had to say? Gabriel, you got anything?
Yeah, no, I was wondering what is the background. I love the picture. The composition is right on point. The depth of field has been used like a master. I mean, I don't have any recommendation. My only question is, what is the background?
The background, yeah.
What is it? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, it appears to be a diorama. I have seen it around, but I don't know what is it.
Maybe it's an extreme set. I mean, perhaps if Sketch is here, they can enlighten us, because I don't personally know. Lou or Pablo would be the first ones that I would think would know.
It's possible it could be an extreme set, but I can't tell. There's so much going on.
Honestly, I thought it was the Batman from McFarlane.
Oh,
The
It could be the Batman.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a Batcave, but I could be wrong though.
Well, the floor is extreme set. I can tell because it doesn't have like real texture. That's obviously like a cardboard floor or a stickered or wallpapered floor, something that's flat. It's supposed to be emulating the texture. I can tell that that's what that is. I can see it right here. This is not a carved in floor. So we're looking at a 2-dimensional floor here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the colors in the back, like it's pretty nice.
All right, we're gonna move on though. Sketch, thank you so much for sharing, and let's take another look at Mark Walker. This is your second shot for the night. We got this bumblebee guy turtle thing, right? Superfly.
This
That's
is
not Superfly Snooker. I used to watch WWF. I know what Superfly Snooker looks like. Nothing like him.
Give him the. Superfly, Baxter Stockman for the new Team NT cartoon. Oh, animated film.
What's up, Nacho?
It looks good, but I'm trying to figure out where is his focus point, because it looks blurred
on the antenna.
Yeah. It's on the antenna. I'm looking at the iris on our right camera left.
I would have gone right here on this eye.
So in between that, Maz, like where the bridge is at, like all that is in focus and the antenna are in focus, and then a little bit of that iris, since it's like it's got some depth. The top part of those little specks, the highest points are in focus. So, and I'm not sure what he's shooting with. So if he shot with the phone, it might be that, but I don't know what he's shooting with.
Trevor says it may be just compression though.
That too. Yeah, I was about to say that it could be the compression from Instagram.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
It's a cool composition though.
Definitely is. I like the colors.
Mm-hmm.
I like something going on up here, though. I feel like there's just a lot of wasted whatever going on here. It's like
what it looks like. It looks like it could be the top of a rooftop of a building, because the bottom looks like it could be a.
Yeah, it looks like
it's very blurred. It's very blurred.
Yeah.
But it's like he's flying up. He's meant to be flying. He's not standing on anything. So, we're looking at it from the perspective of almost a bird's eye view in a Dutch angle on top of that. So,
But I actually like the fact that it's cutting the composition in two, and you have the bottom that is far more interesting than the top, and that makes the head to pop a little bit more.
It does give it a nice compositional thing. Now that you mention it, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
Isn't what I was thinking of at first. I feel like such a poser now. I mentioned, I'm like, I kind of do like that cut, but kind of wanted something up there too. I don't know. I'm weird. Trevor likes it, so we all know that I'm wrong. So moving on, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing that. Ooh, Nate.
Oh man, Nate.
I need this Batman. I got the blue one. I need the black one. That's a nice blue one too.
This shot is fantastic.
Here is other shots here, real quick.
Oh, he's changing the backdrop. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Damn.
It's a nice use, man. That's really nice. Like,
gorgeous shot.
Like the lighting on the first one is like wow. Yeah, the lighting on the first one is wow. Then you get to the second one and the third one. I'm like, I can see it, but Yeah,
Wait, you change backgrounds. You see, this is a different background. And of course, the lighting is a little different to accommodate that.
No, I like the one with the clock.
yeah, the one with the clock. Is
the clock is perfect.
Yeah,
this
the
would be a
first
good
one.
second, but his lighting doesn't quite match the background. You get too much light hitting.
Yeah,
Like,
no, the first shot that he has up is the best one.
Yeah,
with clocks. It's
it
that one,
leaves
man.
for all this light on the body, so like this light makes sense and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
It's such a gorgeous shot.
Oh man, dude,
it's really nice work, Jamie.
Very well composed, and this one also, this is like centered, but like it's well balanced. Like it's
He's a little off to the camera left. Just
well, a little, yeah, but like it's
Joker centered. Yes,
Yeah.
Batman's body curves over to that camera left. And
yeah, which is man. It's
then he uses the Crime Prince Joker from Mezco. The bottom, as dope.
And the gargoyle works perfectly. I don't know where that gargoyle is from.
Yeah, that gargoyle was awesome.
I think they have that online. It's one of those little
There's BTS
basic gargoyles, the small, like simple ones.
Just a knickknack you're gonna find in your regular box store. That's gonna, if they might have any kind of gargoyle stuff. I mean, I'm not saying Target would have it, but that kind of store would probably have it. Maybe a mall, like a store in a mall that sells little figurine type stuff.
Or Hobby Lobby might be one that
maybe. I don't know. It might be too devilish because I know they don't even do Halloween.
True. No, that's true. No. That's true.
Anyway,
Michaels,
Nate,
maybe Michaels might be.
Yeah, Nate, this is awesome, dude. I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I don't know. I don't know if this happened for you guys, but I see this picture and I imagine that the whole diorama is there. Like it's not only two pieces that are making everything; it's the whole thing is happening behind the scenes.
Well, they had this gargoyle at the at home store. Dig Figs just said
at home. I forgot. At home has a lot of.
I've never been in that store. I've driven by going, okay, that's nice.
Don't go not ready to get something because.
Yeah, go with the water cash.
Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff.
Oh, speaking of Dig Figs, man, look at this.
SH Figure Arts Harley.
That's the Figure Arts. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's not right. Really nicely lit, man. I know there's polka out background, but it works. You know, it gives you that kind of that chaotic Harley kind of background. It works for her.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the articulations, I would think that this fabric, it looks really realistic.
Yes. That's true.
I like the fact that she's in the center and there's enough dead space there that the photo is appealing. It draws you in. It's not enough dead space like, okay, no, this one draws you in. The colors, the pose, it's just nice as well composed.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's really nice, and Mike likes it too. See, he loves the shot.
Bias. He loves Harley.
Yeah. Who doesn't, right? I mean,
yeah.
What's not to like? Although I do like Jinx better if I have to choose between the two.
Yeah.
JP Ryder says, "Okay, gang, I'm off to work. Hopefully, I can get to catch my shot there. I have a good one, brothers. All right. Well, good. Have a nice night at work. I know Pablo's got to go soon too. Pablo just got informed.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah.
Jigs Figs, man, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I wish I had more to say, but it's really nice. I like it.
It's a fantastic shot.
And there's nothing else there. Okay. JP Rex, we're on your second shot. We got T-Rex popping. I don't know what T-Rex this is, but I don't know why you chose this one over like the Hammond one. I feel like the Browns and the Hammond one would have looked a little.
He wanted to change it up, Maz. He wanted to change it up.
He's stuck on Hammond. He's stuck on Hammond.
Let the man change it up.
Laura says that Harley's face was placed in the rule of thirds.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. That's a good call too. It's something that's something Trevor usually picks up on, and I don't catch because I'm dumb. But no, I just feel like the Browns would have popped this out a little bit better
because of the amount of green. It's a night shot, but
this is the Hasbro JP3 Ultimate T-Rex from 2001. To change it up a bit, the HC Rex got a bit overused by me. Oh, okay.
Hasbro made some Jurassic Park figures. I don't remember that.
Yeah, they did a while back ago.
Interesting.
Don't mark it to anybody, man. You just
it's a good shot though. I like the composition. I do like the lighting. I probably would have brought in, because it's a night shot, I would have brought in a little bit more of the blue, a little bit.
I would have put a bounce underneath them to catch some of that blue underneath them. It wouldn't have been so dark. And then I love the angle though. I love looking up like you're a smaller thing up at him. I do like. I feel it does need a bounce on the ground, just kind of shoving some of that blues, like you were saying, back up at him, just to kind of envelop him more.
Yes,
or her, because I mean they're all bred as females, right? So,
true.
The scale of the plants is perfect.
The scaling works pretty good.
Yeah, really nice. I still gotta find some good plants. I only got a few.
Yeah, same here.
All right, JP Rex, man, thank you so much. Clone. The hot toy? No, it's not hot toys.
No, it's not hot. That's Black Series.
Yeah, they haven't done the hot toys one yet. I mean, they've done it. They just haven't put it out yet.
They have. They are. Oh, that's right. They are planning.
They got all the Bad Batch except for Omega now. They're not all available yet. This is pretty nice, man. I kind of wish there was a little bit more going on in the shot though.
Well, do you like that shot or the second shot?
Oh, there's another shot. Let's see.
Oh.
I like the first shot. I don't like.
Yeah, I like the I like the first shot too. I like the more cropped in,
the more intimate shots.
Even though Mike would like to see the feet, I know what Mike would say. He's like, "I'd love to see the feet here." So there it is for you, Mike. But I like Mike. I'm just saying. I honestly thought it was the Hot Toys when we first came. I mean, I almost called it a Hot Toy. Really nice job.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a picture of all my figures' feet just for Mike, because Mike got a feet fetish. Like, here's the patas. You want the patas? There's the patas.
Just have some feet on order. Whenever he complains about it, just shoot an email. Be like, there's his feet. I took that picture just so you'd have his feet, man. There you go. You just hear that, the email sound.
But all right, guys, I gotta go.
You gotta get out of here, Pablo.
I gotta get out of here.
Pablo.
You have a great night, man. I hope
good night.
we hope you made it back, but
Yeah, well, yes, and if I don't know how long you'll be here, but if you guys are still here when I get back, then I'll try to get back on.
If I'm still here when you get back, just kill me.
Yeah. You can handle it, Maz. You can handle it. You got Gabriel now, so.
Oh damn! On top
I will back you up.
You're here.
Gabriel's taking over from me from now on.
All right. Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you guys have a good night, man. Gabriel, I'm glad you were able to come on. Thank you for coming on.
The mic was amazing.
Yes.
Hello. Have a great night, man. Thank you so much.
You guys.
Next week.
Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll catch the replay. I need to see the rest of the shots. So,
all right.
I'm chopped liver, right, Pablo?
No, you know chopped liver. If anybody is, it's me. I'm the chopped liver.
I got.
Are you? Before I go, do you have Death Dealer?
I have the Mezco one. I do.
Are you on the wait list?
Me?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say some people's wait lists have been converting.
Ooh.
And on the Mezco website, it says that it's shipping right now.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm on the wait list, but mine hasn't gotten converted. I'm hoping it does, because then I'll be paying Mezco price and not the aftermarket price. So, but
you mean like me?
Yeah, but we'll see. But Lou, take it easy, buddy. Thank you for joining. Are you gonna be able to stay the whole show with Maz?
He's probably gonna work.
I gotta go to work, but Maz likes to push the envelope and stuff. But he ain't paying my hot toy bills though.
Yeah, every time you use the restroom, you come back in here.
That's very true. Well, guys, enjoy the night. Take it easy, guys. Bye.
Thank you, bro. Yeah.
So onto this shot, man. It's a really nice use of lighting here. You got this nice bright point from the cloud, the whatever atmosphere cloud effect, this explosion, and I love that he's got plenty of lighting on this side, but it doesn't feel like he's getting hit with actual light. So he's got a bounce of some sort hitting him, probably from over here and in front of him, kind of like just diagonally.
Yeah, like if the clouds is being obscured by by the sun is being obscured by more clouds, and the smoke is not helping anything either for him getting direct light, which makes sense. It's nice.
Yeah, real nice hit with light, man. Really nice. Got a nice grit to it too. Sorry, Gabriel.
He got the shot perfectly when the cloud was surrounding the figure. Exactly. He didn't miss a point. It's kind of wow.
What I try to do when I do this kind of shot, though, to just kind of tie him in more, is like I don't want the cloud obscuring him by any means, but what I'll try to do is get maybe some cloud down by the feet, so it looks like he's still in it,
like stepping,
but not putting a whole bunch of diffusion, light diffusion all over him and blowing him out. That obviously is not fun. But I do try to tie him into the cloud, whatever effect, by getting like around the feet or something. Sometimes you have to layer 2 different shots to do it. Like you get this one and then you do another one with just the feet area, and then tie the 2 shots together with the middle air mask. But then if you don't like to do Photoshop with your shots, then I understand that too. Clone War, man, great shot, beautiful. Toy Emerson, Toy Immersion. I can speak. I can spell. I'm a speaker.
Speak and spell.
Yes, dude, this is a crazy looking Silence of the Lamb, dude. Hannibal Lecter. They did that. They did a Jack Torrance of this style too, right? Yeah. Let's see what else we get. Dude, look at him. Looks creepy. Where's Mike Muir at, man? Let's trip at the brain. Where you at? Chucky.
Yeah, that neck of Chucky is dope, man. If you get the ultimate version, you can have any iteration of Chucky from Child's Play 1 to 4.
Is this the newest one or something that just came out?
It came out a while ago. Unless he got something new, because it looks like these are all the ultimate versions of the corresponding characters from Child's Play, Friday the 13th, so on and so forth.
I do like this scene. There's nothing inherently wrong with this scene. I like it a lot. Actually, it's kind of like this is what you're eating kind of thing. I like how everybody's got their attention. He's giving the side eye over to either. It looks like he's going to Freddy, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. But another possible shot for this is maybe having Freddy over there with his blades cutting up the food, like for him. Just another possible. Definitely nothing wrong with this shot, but just
looks like waiting for dessert.
Yeah, definitely. Some nice even lighting throughout the whole shot. I mean, obviously you got some shadows in the figures you want. It looks like it's overhead lit, which is really nice, and then you got some light filling out the other side of the room. So because you can tell by his hat, he's got a little bit of bounce coming in this way. Tell by his back, he's got some light coming on from this side. So, but your predominant light source looks to be overhead, which is really nicely done.
The only thing that bugs me is that the whole shot is 3-dimensional while the background looks 2-dimensional.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is if you see each one of the squares, the windows on the back. Yeah, the 3D doesn't match the perspective you have in the shot.
Yeah, the shading on it doesn't match. Yeah. No, I can agree with that. But I mean, light can go through here because I mean we're seeing this gradient light effect. So assuming there's a light kind of casting light upwards and giving that gradient effect up, I don't know. So they probably got a board behind that too.
Huh.
I don't know.
Possibly, but it looks very 2D-ish, and it kind of throws me off a little.
Yeah, it's very flat compared to the table.
Yeah, but it looks good though. It still looks good.
Yeah. Great shot.
The shot is phenomenal.
Toy immersion, man. Thank you so much for sharing. We got Eddie and his toys next. There's some blue chick and some
Green Lantern.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is a Mythic Legion thing, right?
Yeah. So she looks like she's a bounty hunter, like getting paid by the Green Lantern Corps to do a job. It looks good. Yeah. Well lit.
Probably drink a nice Chianti. Yes.
Yeah, nice Chianti. Yeah, I would like to see the background lit a little bit more. But she's lit perfectly.
So you get your extreme set here, and this is one of the doorways. So you want some light cast through this doorway somehow. So either get some, because you got some blues going on out here, and whatever you got on the other side of this doorway, maybe a nice blue to just kind of send some real light through that doorway. It doesn't have to be like blaringly like bright light through there, but it would help pull everything off that background a bit, which is nice. And the other thing I'd want to do is maybe light this up. If it, I don't know if the figure can do it, or maybe you just get a snoot with a light real quick and just kind of take a separate shot and just, you know, do a mask of the light, a little light painting on it, so you can kind of give that some, you know, so it doesn't look so plasticky. But,
Yeah.
I can be wrong. Chase Magnitude in the house. Really dig Lantern's Gangsta Lean.
Yeah, he does have a nice look. His pose is nice, but I would like to see more of the background lit. That's all.
But yeah, if you light that up, like I said, with that blue, it would cast some light onto these guys, which would be nice, and give them a little bit of life, and it would just give a lot of life to this whole shot, because you have this extreme set. It was supposed to give you this 3-dimensional reality around it, even though if you light it wrong, it will look 2-dimensional. But it's meant to be the interior of a building, and there's an exterior past it. It's supposed to be all there, and I think you're really missing on that opportunity by not sending some light through there to give you that depth. And that's what it's missing. It's just that depth, and that depth is the great thing with that light too. Is it's going to help outline these figures a bit and pull them off of that. They're going to be separated from just being like almost a one-layer piece of artwork. This, you know, much more depth to the whole thing. Just to put some light out there, wherever out there is in your shot. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna. That's my hill. I'm gonna die on it right there. More like, Eddie, man, beautiful work. Collection Unleashed, man. This is the Mezco Michael Myers from the Halloween 2. Really? This is 2?
Halloween 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, he did some interesting color grading, because that suit looks dark like my Halloween 1, but I can't. No, this is a Halloween 1, because the Halloween 2 doesn't come with this knife. Halloween 1 does.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I have them both. I know.
Doesn't one of them have like a blood splatter on the jacket?
Yeah, he's got bullet holes from when he got shot at the end of the first movie. But you wouldn't see that in this, how dark this front is. This is a little dark. I know you want to give it that dusk kind of look, and the fact that he's not going to be standing out in the middle of, like, underneath a street lamp going, ha ha ha, I'm watching you. I get that, but we do want to still light him up a little bit for the camera. I mean, because we need to be able to see him. It does have a very, I agree, it does look very 70s how you did the actual grading of the piece. Though it does have a nice vintage look. But yeah, I still need to shoot my Halloween 2 one. Well, I got him posed, you know, because he's got the mask where his eyes are shot out, so I got him covering his eyes, like swiping the thing back and forth. Remember that pose? Right? So, I need to do something with that. I need somebody can have on the floor crawling away, like aiming a gun. Or something.
You don't have any of the Dawn of the Dead zombies?
No.
Yeah, that would be perfect, because you could do a head swap and a hand swap on one of them and kind of have that effect, because one of them has like the guts that's all bloodied out. And then you have, you know, Corn Boy or Fun Boy, who's there. He's, you know, laid out. You could have him laid out on the, you know, side, like he's already been, you know, decomposing, while, you know, Michael's just like, how you doing?
I was really looking for like a Laurie Strode in the hospital gown kind of thing, holding the gun up. This is the kind of thought process. But no, I like where your head's at too. As far as lighting this guy up, though, let's not go too far on the tangent. So you got your light sources definitely behind him. I feel like you need a little bit of bounce on this side of him. I guess no, you want to keep that dark. So let's put the bounce on this side and kind of let it light him up a little bit more. You got some light hitting his face, but you want to let some of this,
the rest of him,
you know. I would rather put a bounce on this side, but you get this nice dark on here and not here, because this is where you want to separate him off of these trees a little bit. But the way his mask is lit, I like the lighting on the mask. You know, the way what side is lit and everything, that's working. And I would hate for you to have to really change that. You'd have to go through a lot more to change.
They can probably light the knife and make the attention on the knife.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing, is you want to light that knife. So, but that's something that Snoot can do too. Again, just kind of focus on the knife and get a little gleam on it. I've, of course, with the shape, I've always been a fan of not lighting up the eyes. I never want to see the eyes underneath the mask with this particular character specifically. Because if you go back to the first Halloween when Donald Pleasance's character is going over Michael and the devil's eyes, I want that dark. I want that black. I don't want to see a human at all. I just want to see the black mask eyes with this figure. So really nice there.
A little dark there, aren't we, Maz?
It's the character, not me, man. I'm perfectly normal. I like to kill little children too. I mean, I like to.
Got him.
I like flowers and unicorns and yeah. But anyway, collection unleashed, man. This is cool. I love seeing it. I'm glad you posted it. I do need to pull mine out of the mothballs, or when I say that, they're
pull it out. Don't pull it out.
Atticus,
leave it in.
But I do need to pull them out. Get some shooting.
No, leave them in. Leave them
in. Cedric. I don't know how to pronounce the part here, but look at this cute little thing. What is that?
This.
It's like a Wally toy or something. What is that?
I don't know. I've seen something like this before. It's like a little bot that walks on two, but I don't know.
Blue 12 Studio, Annapurna Interactive. I think it's supposed to be something for the Stray video game.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I don't know what this robot is. It's really cool looking though. I like it. It says Mecha right here on the bottom. But I don't know what that's from. This reminds me though. I do want a nice Wally. I want to shoot Wally.
I have a small Wally to kind of go with my Buzz. That was the shot that I was working at downstairs, and that's for tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. Because I never got to do the Buzz shot that I wanted to do prior. But dude, that Wally doesn't do much as far as articulation, but the scale is perfect, and he's weathered. Just
that's the problem. Is like all the ones we sell are like brand new looking, and I'm like, I want a weathered looking one. Anyway, back to Cedric. I don't want to veer off too much. I like the lighting on this a lot, man. You're very focused on just your shot. A lot of the other stuff falls off in the background, which is normally I'm not all for that, but I kind of like how it falls off. I like the subtleness to it. Like how you just got the light source, and he's blocking any light from hitting the robot is blocking the light from really getting on this stuff, and I guess there's just not a lot over here. There's something right here, but I don't know. I really like this. Is an interesting shot. I just keep looking at it.
Yeah.
Gabriel, any thoughts?
I love it. I like from the lighting. I mostly like the way that the face of the cat is lighting. It looks really great.
The one thing I would probably want to address is I would want to give it like this a little hotter light in there somewhere. Just kind of give it a little bit of hotness to it, because it's very dull, and it looks like it's supposed to be like a light up life of the machine, and I feel like it just needs to be a little bit hotter. Laura says, is that a tiny trash drink bottle on the right? Very cute. Yeah people make these little things, man. It's crazy. It is very cute, man. Cedric, man, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, everybody, all the people missed Newell today. Dude.
Annual. This guy. Look at this. Look at
I wonder
this.
what Gabriel has to think, because when we talk about Annual all the time,
but look
at him here now. We got Gabriel here. We can hear what Gabriel has to say.
Yeah, the crisp of the skull, how crisp it looks, and everything draws the attention to that. The lighting is fabulous. He has a little bit hot, but obviously on purpose, on the arm, the weapon that he has. Yeah, that one. I wasn't into this figure before, but now I'm into this figure, and basically because of this picture. The depth of field has been used extremely well. Man, I definitely love it. I don't know. Do you know if the smoke is digital?
The what? I'm sorry?
The smoke. I don't know if that's digital. But the fact that I cannot know if it's real or not speaks really well if it's digital.
This is a Mythic Legions figure. I mean, it's
Is the smoke done in post?
I can't tell. If Anul was here, then they could tell us, but I can't really tell. It looks like it could go either way. Really, it's a very tough call. Usually, I can kind of see it and really make a guess, and sometimes I'm wrong still. But here, this one, I mean, it does look like they may have run a blur over it, so it might be in post. Because this fuzziness that it has doesn't seem as natural as like it just catching the smoke moving. So I'm gonna say it's in post. We're gonna go with that.
And the fact that the plastic looks like metal.
Yeah,
That's
he does
so
a great
great,
job
yeah.
making that plastic look metal. I'll tell you. I remember when he first took
definitely a great shot.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I was saying definitely a great shot.
Yeah. I know when he first took a picture with the character holding his mace, I had to get the figure that had the mace. The mace was awesome. Because he makes it look really good. Just love it. Anul, man, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. Gabriel. Now, all right, let's break down your Breaking Gomez bat.
Hold up. Can we go back real quick?
Yes, of course.
He did not, man.
He did.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what figure that is, right? That he's using for Bane.
That's the Gomez. Oh, for Bane. No.
For Bane, yeah. That is the Jekyll and Hyde, Mr. Hyde from Loose Collector, and he just did the head swap for Bane and put some what looks like to be a homemade gloves to fit the hand, and possibly like swapped out the boots or did a body swap of some type, because those boots look like children's boots. That's so big, bro. But
you're close. You're really close.
Yeah,
those are dog shoes.
Duck shoes?
The original were pink, and I customized them to look black.
Diache, bro.
Oh my god.
That's clever, bro. That's clever.
Insane, dude.
Yes, Gomez. That's the a custom head.
Yeah, it's this one that is here. It's the Batman with the head of Agent Gomez, I think. Hazard Agent or something like that.
Okay, that's the one that has. Okay, I know which one it is. That's the has Squad exclusive. With
that one.
You know, the yellow head with the blue eyes, because that's the only one with blue eyes.
Yeah, that one.
It's just great, man. I love what you're doing with this, and your little custom Robin Gomez, man. I love this little custom Mizet Robin.
And I love the diorama too, because I know what that is. I have one too. That's the Arkham Origins Joker display diorama that has.
Yeah, I need to trade in all my other Arkham diorama statue things and get this one, because this one I can actually use.
Yeah,
I have the other ones.
It's nice. It still works, but sheesh, it's real good. It's real good. I like the use of the big penny that you see in the background and the T-Rex, which is common in a lot of the animated Batman themed Batcave. So you see it with the Batman versus TMNT crossover. You know, Michelangelo sitting on top of the T-Rex, and they see the penny. And what the hell is going on here? Like, that's perfect. I love that. Awesome work.
What is that pinning? Is that just a printing or what?
No, I printed and I put it on the cardboard, I think, to make a little bit deeper. But it's basically printed in photo paper.
It's a beautiful texture look to it. It looks like it's got real texture to it.
Yeah, but it's completely plain. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't doubt you.
So.
Wow, that's beautiful though.
You got a good picture too. That thing has got some good, really nice.
That's awesome, bro.
Dude. Killing it. So Chase Magnitude says, I think it's pretty dope, but like the Batcave dinosaur and Penny in the background. That dinosaur, by the way, is the Hammond T-Rex, right? That looks like
that one.
Laura says Mezet Robin isn't helping much. Yeah, Mezet Robin. You're really letting us down here, but you're so cute, so I can deal with that. Salvage loves the photo, of course. Great. I'm sorry. Say the name again.
Un día para tu semana.
Thank you. She says, I confess that now I really love cockroaches since Gabriel works with.
Yep. He ain't the only one. We all got cockroaches.
Oh dang! Look at you, Gabriel. Man, this is beautiful. I love it. I love all your Gomez Batman shots, man. I really do.
The most complicated part of all was the pants, man. I had to relearn how to sew, and basically that was a little bit tedious.
Well, it looks just like it, man. Except Bane is, of course, much more. I mean, you got a big Bane, but you know, in the comic panel or the front page of the book, you know, he fills up the whole front page. So, but yeah, gorgeous work. Let's go take a look here. We got 78 points of articulation. We have in the Bat Study today. We have the Necroverse, at least the Green Fire Necroverse, and the regular Fire Atticus Doom. So it's like a mixture of the two, I guess.
That's nice. He took some part swapping. That's what he did. He took a little bit of this there, and put it together. That's nice.
As much as I like the stuff here, I like the cropped in version more. I'm sorry, Gabriel, I'll cut you off when I said that.
No, I was going to say that's a McFarlane diorama.
It's the Batman. Yeah.
I still
have an open mind.
That's nice. Is that flat or detailed?
Is this one here?
Half flat, half detail.
Nice.
The books are
really
flat.
Okay.
That's the diorama he's using for the desk and everything.
Nice. Who makes this?
And of course, it's got the bookshelves.
McFarlane. Oh, okay. It looks like
I haven't even opened this yet. I'm a really bad. I mean, I've had this for like a month now.
You're going to try when you use that
I haven't even opened the Five Below stuff I've got. The 5 different things there. I'm such a slacker right now. I'm just sitting in the box.
Slacking.
I am slacking. But I do like the cropped in version. It's just my cup of tea. I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I think what he could have done was take a bookshelf on the first one, bring it down a bit more towards where, like, not the bookshelf up there, on the very top, brought it down more in a crop so we can focus in and see everything that's going on.
Yeah,
like, not too much, but enough. You know what I mean? Yes, the second one shot looks a little bit more better because it's more intimate, but he's showing you the build on top of that. Like, he's still a censor, but he's showing you the build. And to get the build, bring that shot down a little bit more. This is why I like shooting on wide instead of photo. If I do wide, I can get everything in as tight as I want and not obscure the shot. Then it's better to work, for me, it works better to work the rule of 3 wide lens than doing it, right side up.
Chase Man, where do you get this diorama? You can order it on Target's website. And you can always go back through and weather it up too with some painting on your own if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Laura says the thing that's a shame about this dio is the globe doesn't have anything printed on it. And that is sad. I mean, you can see it right there. And it does look a little plasticky, which is why I passed on it when I actually saw it in the store, and then later ended up ordering it on the website when I saw some pictures of it. So.
Yeah, if you light it well, it's going to look amazing. I don't know what is it with this specific diorama, because the previous one, the Villain Slayer, is not as good, but this one is amazing.
And then, of course, Yo Adrian's in the house. Love this dio. One point that I was kind of circling this, but I think maybe a letterbox crop would work really well here.
Yeah, similar to that.
You get a nice full everything. It'd be really nice.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was kind of thinking.
You were going on it. Yeah,
right. Terminology for it.
Thank you. 78 points. Tor Nerd, man. I don't know what this figure is, but that's
the Cosmic Legions.
Oh, look at that, man. Get some. So this is what extreme sets with a couple of 3-dimensional pieces in here.
Yep.
Really nice. Go ahead.
With the extreme sets, as long as you have them in the background and you have something 3D in the middle, it can work because you're focusing more on the subject than the area. The area is just filler, and the extreme sets are supposed to be filler. And some people just know how to work it. I've seen people do it with Star Wars figures. I've seen people do it with Transformers, and they really capture it. But here you won't really know until you see it in the behind the scenes, because you're so enamored with the focus of what's happening in front of you. Like, oh, this 3D representation is happening in front of us, and then you have a creature that's detailed that looks demonic and alien all at the same time, conjuring this device in front of us that you're not paying attention to anything that's flat. You're looking at everything that's happening in front of you, which good composition, by the way.
Yeah, it's great. Well done. Very well done. All right, we're gonna move on because we got a lot more to go through, and I know Lou won't have much longer. So,
Hey,
thank you so much.
Speak that to existence, okay? I'm trying to forget I have to work today, but today's my Friday.
All right. Eddie and his toys. This is your second shot, man. Nice Bruce Lee here, man. Very nice. What is
That's
this?
not Bruce Lee.
So Street Fighter. So
Fei Long.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. That's right. It's been a long time since I played Street Fighter, like the '90s, long time. So
yeah, technically speaking, he's the ripoff. But
yeah.
He's the token. He's the token hero. It kind of reminds me of The Warrior that I was watching on HBO Max. I just finished the season 3, waiting for season 4. It's pretty good. But this is nice. I like the poses. I like the environment. It's really good. Making your area look like I want to say a junkyard, if you will. It's not as easy as people think it is. Granted, he's using extreme sets. We can see this is what I was talking about before. They're supposed to be in the background, but if your focus is on the details, right, you won't see the flatness of the extreme sets that's supposed to be.
Yeah, you gotta look for it. For it.
So, but what you got, G?
Yeah, Gabriel, what you got?
I think it's really well done. I can notice that it's stream sets, but only if I focus. I think, Lou, you're completely right on point on that. I don't know if I would like the background with the oil barrels to be also a little bit out of focus, because I'm losing the figure a little bit in the pants level from the trunk down. But the shot and the composition is really great.
Yeah, I like this a lot, man. I kind of want to weather this oil barrel a little bit, though. This is kind of killing me.
Because it's good clean.
Yeah,
so clean. But yeah, I was gonna. If you didn't go on the extreme sets, I would have definitely pointed that out too. I mean, I've gotten to the point now, I almost recognize which ones are extreme just because I know what they're looking like now. But with the foreground elements, it really helps hide the fact that you don't have a third dimension on these sets. I mean, if you start looking into it, though, you can see these containers, they're flat. Like this shadow is not dark enough for an actual third dimension. It's just kind of flat. These are not really raised. There's no real shadow there. So you can start picking it apart. But with all this stuff here, if you just look at the picture and appreciate the picture, you don't notice it at all. So it's really nice stuff. And Eddie, I like the pose. He looks like he's just got done wiping the floor with somebody, and he's just like, yeah.
Miles, you're gonna get yourself an extreme set. It's affordable. I bet you could, take some amazing shots with it in the background.
I can stop buying toys and comic books, sure.
Well, you just need to buy one that you could use repeatedly. That's
dude. I got 2 comic books on layaway right now. I got figures coming in. I got Johnny Homicidal Maniac #1 on layaway right now. It's a 9.8 first printing.
Wow.
So we got this cat again.
Yeah,
this looks like the Doc Ock arm. This looks like mall legs.
Yeah, it does.
Black series. This is nice.
I think more of the kind of like a cyberpunk world, and you have like this feline in the cyberpunk world, where this containing unit is basically, the how they have the doghouse. This is the cat house. so to speak, and it's lit very, very well. Where you see a nice depth of field inside the box where the cat is, and you see the head poking out. It's catching the light that's also on the side of the containing unit, and that's on the leg of the character that's walking by, which looks like Darth Maul.
Yeah, I think this is Maul, and this is
Doc
Doc
Ock.
Ock's tentacles. But this is this is apparently in honor of the game Stray on the PlayStation. So
Stray. I never heard of it.
you play as a cat
you
in
to
like
play
this
it.
futuristic world. It's kind of interesting premise. A lot of puzzles.
Dude, I'm gonna take a look at it when my 5 comes in.
There you go.
The only thing I will say, probably add some bright into the eyes because they look like dark black, no reflection.
Get some catch light in the cat's eyes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah. That you're gonna need a snoot and really focus in on that though, because depending on if the eyes even catch light, like if they're actually a material that's going to catch light, you may have to actually kind of fudge it and go into Photoshop and just paint some catch light on there, which is not hard, but it's not easy either. It's kind of right in the middle.
It's tricky.
It's tricky at this scale. Like how small this is, it probably wouldn't be that bad. You just throw a little highlight there and be done with it. But it's a nice shot, though. I like this shot, but I agree. Maybe a little bit of life in the eyes, a little catch light would be a big game changer right there. Still not a bad shot, though. Really, really nice. Nicely done.
Very good.
All right, let's move on. Cedric, thank you so much. There's Adrian. Yo, Adrian. Dude, is Raph gonna be able to go to sleep at night, man? He's reading Creep Show.
Hold up, I gotta see this. This looks gorgeous. This looks gorgeous. And here's the reason why it looks gorgeous. This looks appropriate as far as the filter goes, or if he has a filter, or the way it's lit. It looks like it was taken straight out of the film, without it being an actual scene from the film. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So Leo's in deep focus. It looks like he's speaking, and both of these knuckleheads is just lying away like, we need a train. What are you doing? Like, we're reading. Like Master Splinter needs us. That kind of like that voiceover going on, but it is so like 70s into 80s vibe with that lamp on top of there. So it looks like they're in the farmhouse, and some of the stuff is so vintage that it looks like it fits that time frame where it's like they're in outdated territory. They're in a house that's been abandoned for so many years. You can see the details on the wall. It looks a little grit on the side. It's all these little details that's subtle. It's not harsh, but it brings out the entire shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. The entire shot's very interesting. The only thing that's really plaguing me is Donnie on the skateboard. He doesn't seem like he's sitting up far enough to actually be balanced the way he is. He's like,
yeah.
I don't know. As a human, I couldn't sit like that for long. My core would be like, "Hey, yo, are we exercising or what?" This is not comfortable.
Well, give it that they're turtles. They go into their shell. So explain those.
Just the one thing that caught my eye is all.
But I agree with you though. Leave it to the design of the figure and the suit, because the suit wasn't very kind for sitting. If you saw, you remember when they sit down in the fire camp, all of their shells were bulging like if they were fat gutted like myself.
What fat shells? What
fat shelled like myself? Exactly. I said it.
I like it, man. I like this shot a lot. Gabriel, you got any thoughts here?
I love it. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is that you have the white space on the wall in the center. You feel like something should be there, or I don't know. You can see that the whole center is a space.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I can see
probably break the wall a little bit to show that it's weather, or put a poster, or I don't know.
Or put some more posters on it. You get this one kind of way off here, but let's get this big empty center. Yeah, I agree with you.
I love the shot.
Yeah. Great stuff. Adrian, thank you so much for sharing that, buddy. Turtle Toy fanboy, we got more turtles. I still haven't shot these guys yet either, man. Lou, did you finally get these guys?
No, not yet, man. Remember, I told you, like, I just came back from, wedding. And I still haven't pre-ordered my Black Spider-Man. The only thing that I was gunning for was that PlayStation, man. And I got it locked in. I got my confirmation number. Now I'm just waiting for it to arrive.
Sweet.
Everything else though is going to be in the works. I'm gonna get these guys. But currently I'm happy with my original. But I do want these because they look so good. They look so much fun, and
they're fly, dude.
It's going to go great with the upcoming Mirage stuff.
Salvage Cargo says this is cozy, and I guess he's probably referring to the last shot.
Yeah.
Chase Magnitude says, "Are those Mezco or NECA turtles? These are the NECA Mirage turtles. So it's a 4-pack. They're not limited to any particular store, although Target did get them first, and you have to buy them all 4 at once for $149. So they are really cool, but they are NECA. The Mezco ones, I mean, I saw those at SDCC. Oh my god, they look awesome!
I pre-ordered them. This is why I pre-ordered them directly. I was like, I am not hesitating. I'm getting these guys.
Yeah, I pre-ordered mine, but from BBTS, so I'll get them last. But that's okay. I got to get Casey when they drop him too.
Oh my god, you saw that?
Yeah, that looks amazing.
They haven't dropped them yet, but yeah.
No. He's going to probably be an exclusive for next year.
Well, as long as I can get a hold of them, because right now I don't have any money yet. So wait, hopefully they'll drop them there. But on to this picture, man. Let's get into this. Turtle Toy Fanboy, you got a really hot light source coming from over here. It's actually, you got some atmosphere in here, so it's really kind of dispersing that in a bit. So it's really, I'm digging it. I am wondering though where Mikey is, but that's just me. Maybe he went in here to go. I don't know. Maybe he's getting pizza. I don't know.
I don't know the story of this turtle, but aren't we missing one?
Yeah, we're missing Mikey. Mikey's missing.
Yeah.
It looks like Leo and Raph are going to get a fight, and then Donnie's just up there going, "I got a stick."
Yeah, the other shot we were missing Mikey as well. If you go back one, you see we're missing Mikey again.
Go back one. What? There's no.
Go back a shot. Go back one shot.
There's no shots.
The shot previously. Missing Mikey.
That's Adrian. Yeah, we are missing Mikey.
Missing Mikey.
If these are not two left running or something.
There's different photographers though.
Yeah, that's funny. I find that very, very funny that both of them.
Why are you guys slacking on Mikey, man? Why don't you like Mikey? That's Lou's favorite turtle, guys.
I don't know.
The only thing I can think of is that they are doing a nod to the last running. That is spoiler alert, Mikey.
Yeah. Well, it's this training day, so they're just training, I guess. They're just having some fun. I kind of want, with this kind of bright light though, I kind of want like a correlating light on this side. Maybe not the same white. I kind of maybe sticking with this color scheme, but I feel like this needs to be a little brighter too. Like there's something, I don't know. I feel like we're losing Donnie on this back wall, and I want to pull him off of it. So that's where I'm feeling.
The scale of the moss on the floor is a little bit too big, I think.
The moss? What is it? I thought it was hamburger.
Amber or whatever.
I don't know what it is. It looks like hamburger on the ground though. They're like, dang it, you spilled all the hamburger. This is moss. Yeah, good stuff. I really like the atmosphere in here though. It's a really nice, like heavy atmosphere. I'm digging that. Yeah, I don't know where Lou went, but we're gonna move on. Tor Nerd, we got this blue figure again, and more Cosmic Legion stuff going on. What we got here? Oh, there's the BTS. So this is Extreme Sets.
That's a big Extreme Set at that.
That's just a nice use of the Extreme Set, though. I mean, by looking at this shot, you wouldn't have noticed it unless you knew the set. So
exactly.
Did a good job lighting this up, even though you don't have any extra foreground elements. Lou, what are you doing? Making noise.
I know. Sorry, I'm not making noise.
Although, if you're doing any post work, I don't know if you are or not, but I would have brought this down to the ground with some post work, like maybe some content aware fill or something, so it meets the floor instead of having this gap.
Yeah,
it's obviously not sitting flush on the floor.
Either that or put something to kind of obstruct it. Maybe like a straw to kind of represent a pipe. It's supposed to be like a sewer diorama, basically. Yeah. So I would have put like maybe a couple of straws together that's dark in color or different size straws, like the stirring straw for coffee and whatnot, and other straws that we painted like rusted silver, brown, or whatever, black.
Mm-hmm.
Just threw it there in that shot, in that corner area, just to kind of hide that seam line that's there.
It's just tack it down. That would definitely help out.
Yeah,
but that's really my only issue with this. I mean, sure, I would like some of this light maybe to cast on her shoulder here and pull her out of that background a little bit more, because this is almost getting out of that same gray, her cloak. But it's not a huge deal. It's not bad. I mean, you got it separated over here, which is nice. But I kind of want a little bit of contrast, separating her a little bit more on this shoulder. Gabriel, any input?
I would say exactly the same thing that you say for the shoulder, but in the feet and the complete leg, because I cannot distinguish exactly what is the pose that she's doing. Whether she's running or she's being held by him because she's having a problem. But yeah, I mean that's something personal. I will probably try to highlight that a little bit more to understand the story.
A little bit of highlight on the leg too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tor Nerd, thank you so much for sharing. And cool BTS there. Thank you so much.
Very
we'll move
awesome.
on to the Thanos copter.
The Thanos copter. Okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at
It's a gorilla with mohawks.
Okay, it's like they're getting intimate with blows in the sense of knives. It's like, oh, you're gonna take my position? No, you're not. Knife to the throat kind of thing. I've seen a lot of that with the series Warrior from HBO Max. Everybody got a knife to someone's throat, or a hatchet, or a rifle, or a pistol to somebody's head. Everyone's looking for power of some type of game.
Yeah, Chase, I did a Grape Ape reference. I would highlight your comment, but I couldn't find my mouse. I think this is a really cool pose. I can get the tension here, but what is a little troublesome is how much blue saturation is in this whole shot. Like it's all very just blue, with a little hint of pinkishness to it, but it's not like your lighting is really speaking. It's just very kind of flat color wise. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't pop. It kind of blends in almost.
Yeah. Is definitely falling into that background. There's no real contrast there between the background and the foreground. And like I said, there's a lot of saturation of the same colors going throughout the whole thing, which of course is why you have no contrast. And Chase Magnitude, yes, that was Grape Ape. I don't know what Magilla Gorilla was, but Grape Ape.
Magilla Gorilla.
Yeah. Don't know. 808 Michigan in the house. What's up, buddy? And then Figs Pigs. Good evening. How you doing, guys? Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Be awesome.
I don't feel like the figures are looking at each other. I feel like the one on the right is looking a little bit down.
I think they're going to kiss.
I would agree. Yeah. There's like one's looking at the throat while the other one's looking at the forehead.
Yeah, I think we'll have. I mean, I love the position and the posing, but I think it will have a little more impact if they are looking at each other directly into the eyes. So
very intimate, looking into each other's eyes.
Yeah. Passionate.
Do you come here often?
Here, I got some eyes for you to look at. There you go.
Oh yeah, you got the Mayfex Ben Riley. Lou.
Oh yeah, I love this. You don't know, dude.
Marvel Legends Ben Riley, but
I have him too. Yes,
mine is.
Yeah, what you got? I can't see. Oh, you got the Chasm.
Yes.
See, I want to get Chasm.
I did too. That's why I bought him.
Chasm looks good, but I hate the fact that they keep making Ben into a freaking villain. That's the only issue I have. Stop making him into a bad guy. He is a different iteration of Spider-Man that I grew up with. That was actually the Spider-Man of that time. The sensational suit. Yeah, sensational Spider-Man was my Spider-Man. He was the one that went into the crossover that whooped Superboy's butt. That's my Spider-Man. This.
He was part of the amalgamated universe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
He was part of the Amalgamation universe, and
He's
also
a clone of Peter. So
yeah, and he was also the one who created the impact webbing. Also, what you would call it? This iteration had more interactions with people than Peter himself in a short period of time.
all right.
Nice.
Part of the new Warriors, Avengers, and so on and so forth. I feel like he had more tie-ins with people than you could imagine.
All right. Well, 808. Thank you so much for the love on the. I think you're talking about the Wolverine Predator one that I just posted yesterday. Chase Magnitude. Yeah, they're really doing Ben Riley wrong.
Yep.
Waiting to get V Toys Red Demon figure coming October. What is that one? Is that a Hellboy?
Diablo, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but I think it's the Diablo one that is really huge.
Diablo Red Demon. Yeah.
Oh.
Here's Mike, Insightful Imagery. You know, one of our usual hosts. This is his Templar, I think, Dark Templar Mythic Legion shot he just put up. Really nice shot. You got. I love how the Mythic Legion really can look metallic if you get the lighting right on it.
Mm-hmm.
It really pulls off like that. But to be honest with you, when you have them in hand, they can actually look pretty plasticky too. So it's crazy.
True.
Chase Magnitude, this is the Dark Templar, I believe, is what it says here. This Dark Templar figure is pretty imposing, is what Mike says. So I'm assuming that's what that one's called. And if Mike just got it, that means it shouldn't be too hard to get because he's relatively new to buying all these. So, but I don't know. None of us are really Mythic Legion guys here. I mean, Lou would be the closest thing, and I don't hear him really gushing about him too often.
I don't gush about Mythic Legions because I prefer more of the Oriental warriors versus the knights. I'm not into them. I'm more into samurais, ninjas, Mongolian soldiers. You know, those are the warriors that I pertain to. Barbarians too, but not so much knights. I don't know. The knights bore me.
I have some, but my cup of tea is the Headless Horseman that they released. Man, that figure is amazing.
See, that's the only one I get that's a knight.
That's the best investment that I have done.
Fig says this was an army builder. He's easy to find. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
All right. I wish we had Mike here to talk about this shot, but we don't. So, Mike, where's his feet? That's all I'm wondering. It's a pretty shot, dude. I love it. We'll move on though. Ryder, who was really hoping to be here for this, but here we are. Ryder with some Spawn. He is placating to the Lou. Definitely knows his audience. He's glad Lou's here. Lou, I'm gonna let you guys go into this real quick. I'll be AFK for a second.
Oh my god, dude, where did you get that cape? Because I
think of the cape.
My cape don't look that good. My cape does not look that good. Hold up, like got me like stressing right now why that cape looks so good.
And that looks like it's wire, so you can post the cape.
Yeah, see mine. That looks like it has the pleather elements to it, but it also looks more akin to what I have with my 6-scale Spawn, right? This, if I'm correct, this looks like the McFarlane Spawn. Yeah, it looks like the McFarlane Spawn because the way the cape is on the other one, it's not as big. This looks oversized and done deliberately, and it just fits. It fits so good for his cape being outlandish and whatnot. The color choice is nice. It's a saturation between the purple and pink blending into a deep red, being that his cape is mostly red. Obviously it's covered in black too, but it's nice. And then you got the eyes, which I believe the eyes are painted in post because I can see a little electric effect in it, which is really, really nice. I think this might be the Spawn that sits on the throne that's been remade and packaged. Because that one you can take the cape off, and it's very simple. It's a simple attachment piece. He sits on the throne, and it's just the top portion, which is nice. It gives you an opportunity to put a fabric cape underneath that cowl and keep that cowl pristine. But like most people, like myself, and my guy over here, now give me the entire new cape. You know, I want to bend the fins this way or that way, put them up, you know, upside down, or have them spit out. You know, it's cool. And then the chains, having the chains drag, you know, down, looks like he's about to whip somebody with the chains, versus a straight attack, more like a thrashing, you know, situation going on with those chains, which I can appreciate, because a lot of people don't know how to work his chain work into the shot. I'm really digging it. Love it.
Yeah, the posing and everything is amazing. The chains are perfectly located. The only thing that I would have done is to paint the chains to look more metallic. They look white and a little bit plasticky. But beside that, I love the whole composition, the whole shot.
The
great composition.
Chances are it's die-cast, because all the chains that come with the capes
really
have been die-cast. So
but
even
they don't look like it.
This one here looks die-cast, the one holding the cape together, but
no, the one,
looks plastic.
Yeah, they look plasticky, but dude, oh man, I'm just gushing over the pose of Spawn with the cape, because see, some people do not know how to pose capes, and there's others who do. They'll take like a Batman, they'll take a Superman, they'll take Spawn, and they'll give that cape so much life, it just makes the shot pop.
You know, a cape that's fun to play with right now is Moon Knight's.
Really?
I bet.
Let's move on, man. Oh, that's me. That's what they.
That's you.
Nice.
So this one was some Photoshop work here, man.
The custom mandibles.
Since we're here, this is close up my City Hunter again with the custom mandibles that Fugitive Predator custom made for me.
Nice.
So they're a bit more distended. They look more like the movie accurate mandibles when they're open, unlike the ones that it comes with. As far as this goes here, you know, of course, I took the close-up shot of just him with the blades out, and then using the same lighting, I took a close-up of Wolverine as well. And then what I ended up doing is I made a layer mask of just the blades, and then I clipped Wolverine to the layer mask, and then I played with his blending a little bit there and got him all.
His face is inside the claws.
And the claws. You know how many people thought that was Batman, though? I got so mad.
It looks slightly like Batman.
But and then of course it wasn't quite working, so I added a little bit of flare down here just to kind of bring that metallic look out. So because to me it felt like this was a bit too cartoony, so I just tried to add a little bit more metallicness to it by adding the flare down at the bottom of the blades. It didn't work at the top. I added a smaller one though up there, but this bigger one I think worked down there at the bottom. I feel like he's still a little dark though. I could have brightened up a little bit.
So
the fact that you cannot see the eyes helps a lot in the picture. It looks darker and grittier.
Yeah, he looks like very monstrous when you can't see his eyes.
Yeah, well, that's also just the limitation of the figure. I was trying to actually get his eyes in the shot, and even with the snoot, his brow comes over his eyes so much, I just really couldn't get it in there. I couldn't get the eyes lit up. I was like, damn.
You couldn't
the angle that I had to be at to shoot it versus because it wasn't just the snoot not getting in there, it was just the angle because I had to come in from this angle. This guy's not that mobile. You can't really pose him too well.
So what you're telling me, you couldn't get it in.
Yeah, I couldn't get it in. Base Magnitude in the house. He says, "Oh, I see now. I like that McFarlane Hulk cover. Awesome. Yeah. If you're going to be buying this book, they actually have two variant covers coming out. One of which is the Predator with the blades and Wolverines in them, just emulating the Hulk cover. The McFarlane Hulk 340 cover. And of course, there's a Wolverine with the blades and the Predator in it, which I did that one a long time ago, and maybe I'll redo it. But I think I'm almost done shooting these two right now. But yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I gave the Predator some love, even though he's not going to win the fight. So, and thank you, 808, for looking out, man. Don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, definitely.
Always smash the like button.
All right, let's move on. We got Cedric again. This is his second one, I believe.
Oh, nice.
We're playing with this cat, though. It's so confusing.
Wait. Does he have...
This is the third one. Okay.
He has a K2 droid with a freaking hat and a jacket, yo.
Right. It's a nice cyberpunk look, man. I like it. but we are trying to stick with this two per person. So I'm going to move on. Cedric, this is really nice though, really nice. Anul, this is your second one. Gabriel, what do you think of the GI Joe shot here? This is a whole new type thing for him.
I like the posing. Definitely the smoke looks digital. The color is great. I will probably have play a little bit with the rim light. I know he has light in the front on the top of the helmet there, but I would probably would have play a little bit with the light on the back to get more rim lighting in the whole figure. But I definitely love the composition.
Yeah, it's a great little pose. I like that. Like he's checking to see what that sound was on this side of him while he was waiting around. Lou, any thoughts?
Dude, it's nice. I like the whole out in the forest. It's getting dark. Looks like the storm's coming. And he's just trying to take cover and make sure that no one spots him. Like you can see that he's laying down, looking around, has his rifle at the ready. And I do like the placement of fog. It's like at that time of the night where it's starting to get very foggy. The temperature is like at its peak to start creating that, okay, I can hide in these clouds of smoke that's in the floor right now. If you had Maz with you, basically, you're gonna have smoke everywhere.
Hey now.
But other than that, the shot itself, it's nice. The focus is really good. You get to see the helmet, but I would have focused more around the eyes and the nose area versus the helmet. Other than that, it's a dope shot.
All right, rock on, man. And it's just a shame that Trevor's missing all these cool poses. He's always ripping on Anul about that just walking, trudging pose. And look at this.
Yeah.
Missing out, man. Just missing out.
Laying down like.
We're gonna move on. Thank you so much, Anul. Rip it, Tan, dude. I loved this shot, dude. This was such a great. This is a Pepper's Ghost for a cloaking effect. And I'm just so mad I didn't come up with this, but yet it turned out great. So what he did here, guys, just a Pepper's Ghost, which is you put a screen in your foreground, and your figure is going to be on the camera side of the screen, basically, and you're going to light up the figure, and it's going to cast its reflection onto that window. There's guides for it. There's and of course this figure's got light up eyes, so that's what's really making this cool. And so yeah, he just Pepper ghosted it in there, just lit it up very cautiously and really nice. Like it just popped in there. It's really cool.
So wait, explain this process again to me. So what's there first?
There's a piece of glass between him, the camera, and the figures. Except for the Predator. The Predator's on this side of the glass, the camera side of the glass.
Camera side of the glass. Okay.
And you're lighting up the figure the way you want it to reflect onto that glass. So
he must have got him right in between the legs, like got that shot right.
He's lighting him top down. He's lighting him top down.
He's lighting him top down, but the shot had to be taken from the bottom up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my god, I like it so much. Dude.
Really nice use for the cloaking effect. It really of course I would have gone a little step further because I would have brought some Photoshop in there and give it some like electricity type stuff. And I've done a cloaking effect before, but in After Effects.
And how do you feel with Prey's version of the cloak versus the first version we got when he's in water? How it doesn't.
I do like that red cloaky thing that he had going on in Prey. That was one of the cool effects. I like that cloak effect in Prey. But then again, this is 30 years, 40 years later.
Yeah.
So
it's like you're gonna give us improvements for something that's a prequel.
Yeah. That's something that bugs me too. Like when you watch the Star Trek movies, I'm like, wait, this is like young Kirk. Why is the ship so much more in like
technology does play a factor, right? So you try not to stray from it too far, and I think that's something that AVP 1 and Requiem got right when it came to the cloaking technology.
You know who else gets the time right is Star Wars.
Star Wars,
Their technology is always kind of the same. almost.
Yeah.
All throughout all the movies, they still got the big blinky buttons and stuff.
They're always looking for junk to make into something practical.
But dude, I like the first shot best, Rip.
Yeah.
I mean, well, shoot, this one's not bad either.
What figure is it?
This is the Elder Predator from NECA.
The
He's
Golden,
got
the
three
Golden
different head
Angel.
sculpts. Huh?
What was the Golden Angel?
Well, he's the Elder Predator 2 Elder is what he is.
Yeah, but this is the 2.0 of that. So is he still green or is he?
No, he looks like the movie Elder, but he has the. I've shot this figure before.
Okay, so because I missed out on the 2.0 with the light up head sculpt, so I wasn't sure if it was another green one or it was the Elder in the bluish skin tone with that helmet.
Oh, why is it all the way down there?
Yeah,
Here's the same Elder right there. That's the
Oh.
new Elder.
See, because the way you have it yellow, I thought the skin was going to be green too.
No,
Now
his
I
skin
see
is
it.
not green. It's that
Yeah.
it's
That
the
opaque
classic Predator, the Jungle Hunter Predator skin color, because that's what the Elder was. He was a Jungle Hunter without the biomask.
Mhm.
So that's all he is.
And he has lights in the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
although I didn't put batteries in here. I did this in post because I don't like to put batteries in the figures. I did put batteries in Moon Knight though for that second Moon Knight shot I did. But these are actually lit up.
I didn't know that NECA did that to have batteries for figures.
Yeah,
so they were.
it's a cool figure, man. He's definitely worth owning.
Yeah, I gotta get my Predators out. I have the 3 squad of what was it, Spike Tail, the Borg Predator, which is the.
I say get this guy and at least the Shaman Predator between. This is the only ones that I bought out of this line. Was this guy and the Shaman?
Him and the Shaman I need to get as well, but the ones that I currently have, are like the Kenner inspired one, and then the ones that NECA did the biomasks for, which is the Borg Predator. It has the light up feature. It's really, really, really nice. I would like to get my hands on it and just put a nice shot up together and just make it all ominous. I like that. I may even use that for a shot. What is going on here?
Raven Eye Studio, man. You got something interesting going on here. Lou, do you want to jump into that?
Okay, first and foremost, I get it that he's on a rock and he's supposed to be on a cliff on a high point, but the cliff is like by itself and it's not far away from the tree line. It looks too close together. Also, his position on the way he's holding his rifle and standing, he's squatting like he's about to take the meanest awkward dump. And it's not any slate. It's just awkward the way his position is. Granted, I know the pose can do that, and it's almost akin to how Spider-Man does his stuff, but he's more of an acrobat pretending to be a spider to do all his spider-ish things, and he's drawn that way. But a soldier with all the bulk and Kimball around him, he's not going to squat like that for shots. He's going to go more leaning down with one knee down on the ground or something like that, and he's not going to take a high point and stand out amongst everything else here, because he really stands out.
Hold on, Luke. Change it, because I was looking for a figure to work on this pose, but this guy was still sitting on the shelf. So there's the Elder.
Oh, that looks sweet. Yeah, he looks like the
Elder.
Original color. Yeah.
He's still in that same pose. So.
No, I really like that. I really like that. That looks so great.
And he comes with 3 different head sculpts.
Oh wow!
He got the
2 different biomasks.
Right? Did he get another biomask?
Yeah, he's got a different version of that biomask. It's not different, but it's a little different.
That's the one that the Battle Angel came with. That was more akin to the comics.
Yeah.
So, what was it? The Golden Angel.
We'll use this dead man for the pose here, because and by the way, I want to say a shout out to Sketch's Toy Corner. How you doing, buddy? All right, so you got this guy. This figure looks like he's on this rock, and maybe this front foot is kind of on the ledge, like over the ledge for whatever reason, because maybe the ledge is too small for him to get the balance. But so he's going to have one back leg. If I can figure out how to do this with this.
He looks like Goku doing a Kamehameha. That's what it looks like.
So
it looks like Goku ready to do a Kamehameha. You know what I'm talking about, Reggie?
I don't, because I don't do no.
He sees it. He's smiling. He sees it. It's like I get what you're trying to go with it. It needs work. It needs work.
All right.
Hold on.
So
Hi, baby.
all right. So this is a McFarlane figure, so we're not going to get a lot of posing out of it, but so and of course this is not letting you see his head turn, but let's just pretend like his head's turned. And don't worry about that. Really, we're going for the legs here. So this leg is going to be higher back, and then if he's hanging onto that front, which I don't know why you'd want to stand like this, but it would make this look right. You're going to have this front leg further down, like extended down, to be on one of the lower rocks. So you see this back leg here, and then this front leg is all the way down. It looks like he just should fall down and not actually be there at all. So with that front leg too, you probably want to turn it inwards. So turn it more inwards so you get that less foot going over that edge, because as you see on this shot here, how this toe is hanging way over the ledge here, which you wouldn't want to do. So you want to turn this foot inwards and let him get that kind of. I'm exaggerating it so you can see the pose, but kind of this kind of deal, with get the gun, whatever. But so something more like that.
Nice.
Don't worry about this bit here, but can't see his face. That's fine. But so got the gun. He's got the leg up on the top side, and this leg is down. And you want to use the kind of turn the leg in a bit, so he's got this leg on more purchase for those rocks. Now, again, realistically, I don't see why you'd want to stand on this high peak like that. You're obviously above trees. You're about to kill yourself. I hope it's important. But if you're going to do that, and you have to do that, this is the kind of pose. Even though without being in context, it looks weird. Once you put him on there, he's going to look better than this weird, huge sawhorse stance he's in, which doesn't seem to make sense for the terrain he's on.
Yeah, he probably should be in his knees, as Lou was saying, or something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, you want a lower center of gravity like this. You don't want to be standing where the wind could just blow you over. Because, again, you're up there high. Wind's going to be a factor, too. It's going to be a lot harder to stand up there. As far as what Lou was talking about with the background and everything not quite matching, that's your blacks not matching. Your lighting is not giving you the same kind of blacks as your background. There's some blues in this, and you have no blues in your foreground. So, Ryder, what's up, buddy? You just missed your spawn shot we went over. So yeah, you got blues here in your background. You want to bring those blues into your foreground. You don't have any of that, and you even have your snow and stuff. So, I know you could probably say, well, there's some mist back there causing the blue, but then you see it also in the trees here. So you need to compensate for that in your coloring, and you don't have any of those blues here in this figure. So. Any other thoughts on this? Or...
No, I think that's right.
See, I see. We got Lou back now that I'm done talking. I see.
Oh,
well, no. I had to take care of some family issues.
No, I'm sure it is. I'm sure.
It's always my baby.
Animated figure statue collector. What's going on with the Batman Red Lantern? What?
No,
orange.
It's the orange lantern.
Yeah.
Red and Sinestro are different. My bad.
Yeah.
Sinestro is yellow. This, I think, is orange.
I think this is a filter.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's supposed to be yellow.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this shot needs some kind of backlight or something. You need to pull him out of this black. At least give him a rim of some sort so we can see his edges. Because he's just falling into that black. No, if that's what you're going for, I'm not sure as to why you'd be going for it, but so do it. But yeah, you gotta pull him off this black. This black is way too just negative space. And I'll let Gabriel talk.
Yeah, I think you're right on point. The problem with DC, they have so many characters that are similar to Batman. And if you don't see the ears, you can confuse that with other character that has the same cowl. So definitely, if you want to like the whole figure, at least make something that shows the year of Batman, so you can assimilate and you can know that that's the character that you're showing. Definitely, you if you're going to use lighting, I think that's transparent plastic for the effect, so you can also light that. Probably you can light paint that, and it's going to look really amazing. I think you're going great with the composition, but definitely what's going to hide the game is going to be the lighting.
Definitely. And then whatever this effect is you got going on here, you got a weird edge on that.
That's a bat.
And maybe it's just you learning Photoshop, and that's cool. That happens. But
no, that's a bat.
Is it a bat?
That's a bat.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's just way out of focus then. I mean, it's like an orange translucent bat, like he's casting that. That's cool.
Yellow. So, like, I would have, to help this, I would have gave it a saturation of yellow. If you're gonna do it this dark, bounce cards galore, snoots, of yellow light.
Yeah. And this yellow light coming from the ring or whatever, this orange yellow light, this would probably emanate a bit on Batman and light his face up a bit more too.
Is that the original color of the figure? It's like orange. Shouldn't be. I mean,
it should be yellow.
Okay, so this is a filter.
Sinestro, I think, was part of the Orange Lanterns for a little bit around Blackest Night or right around. I don't know.
Was Batman part of Orange Lanterns?
Never mind.
I don't know. I need to memorize the symbols. I don't remember which symbol is the Orange Lanterns.
Yeah.
But probably he was.
Yeah, because if that's an Orange Lantern, that's the correct me if I'm wrong. It's the power of greed.
No, it's anger. Orange is anger.
No,
no, that's red. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. See, I'm not going to get into DC argument. All right, I'm done. Thank you for sharing, Anime Figure Statue Collector. Let's get some backlight on this guy, and also remember that if this is a construct, it's probably going to cast a little light on him. So let's get his face lit up a little bit more, particularly around the front of the actual bat head, not necessarily his face. You got a nice little bit of light on there, but let's bring out the shape of that head. Orange is envy, is that right? I don't know. I'm not going to get into this argument. Eddie and his toys, man. I think this is your third one, buddy. So we're gonna just nod and smile and enjoy this weird Akuma with the huge lion mane. Is that me or is that Akuma lion mane like huge, like weird?
That's how it was in the game. This is that
game.
Mortal Kombat 4.
Mortal Kombat. Wrong number.
Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4.
I never played 4. I played 2 and the millions of different versions of 2 they came out with. I never got to 4.
Yeah, Street Fighter 4. That's where you got the bearded Ryu. You got the top knot ponytail Ken and all.
That's the first 3D one, no?
What was that?
That's the first one that they didn't on 3D. Before that,
it
was
no. First 3D one. It's the first one in the PlayStation. I want to say PlayStation 3.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
The first is boxy, like Tekken.
Orange was jealousy, and that's why there's only one orange lantern. But Anime used the yellow lantern and changed colors.
Oh.
Okay. Right. League of Extraordinary Sixers. Hello, everyone. Gabriel, come la vie. What's going on, man? What's going on? I don't know. We're not going to argue anymore. Torn the Nerd, man. This is your third one as well, so we're just gonna kind of enjoy it, move on, because we do have a long way to go. This is beautiful. I like the action in this, but we're gonna move on. Oh wait, what did I do? I broke something. I missed my
broke the cycle.
I missed the click. Make with a click. Oh, here's the one.
Armor, old one,
dude. We got some cool cable, like his little Hope series, man. Cable. This is an old Toy Biz one, right?
Old.
Oh, 3 and
Toy Biz Marvel Universe figure, the 3 3/4 inch.
Oh, so it came with that Hope in the figure, or is this a custom?
It came with the Hope.
I love this run. This whole run where he time travels with her. I have that whole run. I love it. Not just the trades, because I bought the trades too, but I have the whole individual floppies.
Yeah, that was an awesome run. But this was also an awesome run for Hasbro when they were doing the Marvel Universe figures and the Legends figures. and the 3 3/4 inch line was starting to sit because people would scalp them and charge prices that were double than the regular price of the actual legends, and they're smaller. The problem was with that is that articulation, and they were adding more articulation to it, but they weren't pumping out a lot of them. They started slowing down because people wanted more 6 inch figures of the same characters they were putting out in the 3 3/4 inch. So we never got a 6 inch version of Cable with Hope. We never got that. This version right here is exclusively for the universe.
All right, let's try to focus back in so we can move here, Lou. It was a great educational moment, though. I really dig this shot, but I like the close crop of this one. The only problem that's bugging me with this one is whatever you got in the foreground here is kind of invading your picture, and I'm not happy with that because it's not here in this one. But this is a good use of the different tones I was talking about earlier. How you build the complementary colors. You get your oranges and that green. Remember I was talking about that leather face with the green? See how the orange is splitting that? It's really nice complementary color there, and it really works well. I like it a lot. Actually, I like this picture better, but you want to crop it down some. There's way too much open space up there. Yeah. Gabriel, any thoughts?
Yeah. I love that it looks kind of vintage.
Yeah. He's awesome. I'm digging this. Amrak Spot, man. Wintzilla. I don't know who exactly posted. I think Amrak did, obviously.
Yeah.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Get some Thanos just finally got off work. We went over one of your shots there. Fig pics. There's different figs, one with the baby, one without the baby.
Yeah, for Cable. But this one specifically is for the universe figures because you don't have them in the 6 inch form. Legends doesn't have it.
Ryder, man, you're taking some notes from Dead Man Juan doing these huge signatures. I see.
Look at that.
I actually like this picture though. It's really well done. Although his blacks are not quite matching your foreground and background black. So I feel like you took a picture of this figure and put him in this entire scene, like with masking or maybe some, I don't know. And this looks pretty legit right here, so I don't know. But these blacks are a lot deeper and heavier than what you got going on in him. They got a lot of gray to this. What do you think, Gabriel?
I think you're completely right on point. I like the figure. Looks like a scarecrow. Initially, I thought it was a McFarlane figure until I started to read that it's a Joy Toy. The background doesn't look to be part of the image. The garden or whatever it is. I don't feel like it's part of the composition. If you don't pay so much attention, probably it will mix everything together. But if you pay a little bit more attention, you will see that it looks like too on focus. Given that the layer on front with the plants is out of focus, you probably should have the back also that kind of out of focus.
Yeah, you do have a lot more focus back here than you really should, given how blurry this is. That is a good catch. I almost didn't. I didn't even say that. I didn't go over that. One point of good win point though is you got some green cast on the figure. So even though Ryder, JP says most of this is digital. He says they built this from scratch. I don't know if they built this as a physical whatever this is. I don't think so. I think this is all built from scratch using maybe the AI or something. This here, this looks really nice, and it just doesn't quite tie properly with everything. But I like it. I just feel like you just need some stronger blacks back here to go with the blacks here, and even then, this needs to be stronger to go with these blacks. So, but I do like the green cast you got on the figure, so it feels like he's actually there. Just the blacks aren't quite matching up throughout the whole scene. So that's my thoughts on it. Yes, a lot of necromancies into it. What? Necromancies? What?
Are those like necromancer but fancier?
I think this is the faction, this Warhammer figure.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. But Rider Man, this is cool though. I do like the composition of it. I do like the fact that you got some greens in there on the figure as well as tie, so that helps tie to the background. Just your blacks aren't quite lined up for the different blacks in the scene. So there you have that. Let's move on. Tor Nerd, man, you've gone past your 2. This is a cool scene though. I like it. I like that you set this up. This is really spiffy. I, of course, want a little bit more light behind her to kind of pull her off that wall. But I also don't want to brighten up the wall. I want to just give her a little bit of light. That's the McFarlane, the Soul Crusher. From Spawn. Thanks, Game Boy. Okay, all right, yeah. All right. Let's move on. Collection Unleashed. This is your second one. And let's hit that like button. What do you guys think?
I think that the firing effect should brighten the point of the gun or the rifle a little bit more. But definitely, it looks like a practical effect. The whole dust stuff, and it looks really great.
What it looks like a practical effect? I'm sorry.
The dust on the figure, I think it's practical. I don't know, but if not, it's really well done.
I'm gonna go back to this muzzle flash though. This is like got a lot of darkness around this smoke that doesn't quite tie into a proper muzzle flash for the scene. But not even talking about the light projecting on the weapon. Lou, any thoughts? You're very quiet playing with your Mayfix Ben Riley.
Well, I was letting you continue. They wouldn't interrupt you. So I don't like the way the picture is framed. I'm not into the whole lining it up and then thinning it in and having a very tall shot. But other than that, I like the way it's lit. It looks like it's out there in the in the desert. He's ready at war, but the head looks like he's not facing who he's shooting at. It looks like he's just shooting the gun in the air. So instead of like a warning shot almost. Same comment as before with the flare. It doesn't look like it belongs. Also, it could use a little bit more of a pose if he's shooting at someone, because obviously his positioning, it's here and he's walking and he's shooting this way and he's looking straight that way. So it's not conveying anything other than him shooting off in the air. It's not so much actiony as it is, like a warning shot almost. Other than that, dust is nice. I see the Dutch angle in there. I'm just not a fan of it being cropped in this manner.
If you have Photoshop, this is the perfect moment to use AI and try to complete the picture on the right, probably.
Yeah.
Blue, I didn't even realize how thinly cropped that was until you mentioned it. And yeah, that's a good call on that. That is actually not sitting well with me at all. It's like you're in that 16:9 vertical mode, and not really my thing, particularly for photographs. I don't even like that Instagram makes you use it for your reels and stuff.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know how to turn my camera sideways. Let's take advantage of that, please. Geez. Anyway, moving on. Collection Unleashed. Thank you so much for sharing that. Toy Master. Ooh. But we've already passed your quota, man. This is I love the particles you put by the light, though. It really gives that life, man.
This looks like
beautiful. ZB Toys 1/5 scale Iron Man Mark III.
That's a statue.
Yeah.
Oh,
really nicely done. But that's all I can do, man. We ain't got time for nothing else. Adrian's photography with the Slender Man. He really likes that light. He's scared of that light. Oh wait, no, there's a kid there. Okay. You need to turn his head down a little bit more towards here, though. I feel like he's looking at this light. He's like, ooh, shiny. Hell with the kid. That's shiny.
Yeah. I like the reuse of the diorama. He reused the diorama. You see where he moved the photo? The photo wasn't there with the turtles. He moved it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely reusing. This is from the Batman, right? This light here is from the Batman set, the McFarlane one.
No, I don't think so. This has a light, and the Batman set is really plain.
Right. For some reason, I thought that was a McFarlane one.
Yeah, sadly, the McFarlane props are not great, but you will see when you open it.
Yeah.
The disappointment I'm going to go through.
Yeah, my only point of contention is the fact that he's not looking at the kid at all. It looks like he's looking at the light in every one of these shots. This one looks like he's looking past the kid. Does he not move his head too well? Can you not make him look at the kid? And now he's looking back at the light. So, other than that, I really like this. I just wish he was looking down at the kid, at the John Connor, like, I'm going to get John Connor. I don't know. That's what's really irking me.
If the figure cannot pose to get the head down, try to use tacky or something, and you can try to pose the head, and then you can pose it in Photoshop to make it look better.
Blue tack would be a good thing. Let's see. He's looking at the item that summons him. So you're saying the light summons him? I don't know anything about Slender Man, to be honest with you.
Oh, I see.
All right. Lou's giving us a 10-minute warning.
Extra point for the police poster.
Yeah, the police poster? Yeah.
Yeah.
Digging that, man. Digging it. Let's move on. Skydro Walker, man. We got some more dinosaurs chasing G.I. Joes. It's almost like Transformers and G.I. Joe all over again, but now it's dinosaurs and G.I. Joe. Adrian, yeah, I know it's a Conjuring character. I just didn't, he was just like a story in the Conjuring movie that I saw. I don't know. Actually, I like this shot as much as I was just, talking about Transformers and G.I. Joe and stuff. But I get a real sense of motion here. You got a good job with this thing kicking up dust. I like that. I just wish there was more texture to the vehicle itself. Like, it's just very toy-like in the vehicle. Which you can't do much about. I mean, it's the vehicle's shortcoming, not yours. So, but great use of these tree pieces. This all looks to scale. Really, it looks like some bigger, but it all works. So, I don't know.
I would love to see a little bit more of the dinosaur. Probably. I think the crop is probably too stiff, but I love the picture.
Yeah, I think the light is a little oversaturated. It's too bright. It's not. Granted, it's supposed to be daytime, but you see a lot of shadows in there too. So it looks like they're coming over I want to say like a dirt road out of a big forest going into light, but it still looks like they're inside that foresty area, because of the shadows in the front of the vehicle and beside the vehicle, where the dust is being kicked up. So, maybe maybe a canopy or something like that to kind of like soften the light.
Just something to diffuse it a little bit, just to kind
like
of
a blanket or something, like a thin blanket.
I agree with that. Yeah, you can definitely go with that. I mean, this hotness is not a deal breaker for me, but I do see where you're coming from. We're going to keep moving, man, because our time is running very short. Anime figure statue collector.
Uh-oh.
Dude, I thought Link was fishing for a second, but no, he's got a sword out. He's ready to fight.
He's declaring the war.
This dude here. This is a nice scene, though. I like this, man. I like that you got him to balance in this stuff.
Yeah, what is that, little pond or something, little lake?
I'm just jealous of these nice locations that he's got, to be honest with you. I don't have anything like that,
I would switch the Dutch angle. This one I'll probably do everything on horizon and not Dutch angle. And if I was to do a Dutch angle, I would bring the camera a little bit lower, because the sword gets lost in the trees, literally.
Yeah, definitely I would agree with getting the camera angle lower. It's also going to give you that kind of the hero shot, because he's triumphantly holding the sword up. So maybe a little lower looking up. But then you might lose this guy here and the behind him. So it'd be kind of tricky. It'd be a tough one.
Yeah, like low, but not on the side of the shield, but on the side of the sword. Like,
yeah, you have to come around to this side so you can see him through this way.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to do a Pokemon shot. So in Pokemon you have one Pokemon on the corner left, and other Pokemon on the top right.
Yep.
So that's what you want.
Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Anime figure statue collector. Thank you so much, Local Lou. He's got Ben Riley giving this dude the wham treatment.
Yep. Giving him the wham.
Where is that? George Michael? Who is that? Who's getting wham?
That's one of the Marvel Legends 2-packs of the what's the name of those thugs? It's the freaking Negative Man's thugs. So
I didn't really need to know who it was, man. I was trying to make a joke because of wham, but okay.
You watch George Michael, I think so.
It's a good shot though, man. Good shot. you got a very vibrant color going on here. I kind of would like just to kind of pull them off that wall a little bit more to get some bokeh, some distance in that focal range.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you don't have but so much space to work with too. So,
but even then, opinions and constructive criticism is what this is all about.
That's right, man. You're fired.
See, and I get hired next week.
Thanos copter. I got it, Moz. Sweet. Anything else you want to add on this, Lou?
Well, I'm waiting for you guys to critique it.
Oh,
I like it. I would have exaggerated the pose a little bit. Something like instead of going straight up, something like this, like going back
over. Well, if you played the Spider-Man game, he actually does a lift. It's a launch attack. So when he does an uppercut, the guy literally levitates off. He doesn't necessarily go back. He raises up, and that allows you to go and create a yank. So he literally defies gravity and goes in that straight up.
And he goes to do an aerial attack.
Yeah,
I see.
So
that makes sense.
Recreating that specific launch because that's one of my favorite attacks. I see it like a group of 3. I can literally do 3 uppercuts and get everyone in the air and air juggle the entire fight.
You definitely are better in the game than me.
Yeah, me too. All right, moving on. Lou, thank you so much for sharing. JP Rex, we've gone through a couple of yours already too, but
nice.
This is a nice shot, man. This guy's like laying down though. Is he sick?
No.
I'm worried about him now.
Possibly.
Get him some soup. Chicken noodle soup. It's good stuff though. Nice solid lighting here. Really nice, kind of cartoony feeling. I like that, man. I like that. Moving on, Alpha Raptor. Is this their second?
Oh my god,
that's from last week. It's really nice. I love it.
Last week?
That's from last week. Yeah, I think so.
We made it. We did it, guys. All right. I like it. She's spinning out like I'm not gonna get eaten by no dinosaur. Yeah, but yes, you're right. Last week. Back out. Dude, guys, we made it. We made it. We made it so far. I love it. This is my screensaver. Yeah. I like that. Well, man, that's awesome. We made it through with not too bad, 2.5 hours, not horrible. And Lou, you have to go, so I understand.
Yeah. Got work.
Gabriel, man, what do you got going on this week, man? We don't. And by the way, I'd love to have you back again at any point. Just hit me up.
I would love it.
We'd love to have you on with the rest of the guys too.
That would be amazing, man. I don't have much this week. I'm trying to take a shot with the Boy Gomez because over the week I was trying to take it, and after I went whole deep, I realized that the background was looking pixelated. So probably I will retake it again. And besides that, I have a collaboration with Mesco Gomez. Sorry, Union Gomez. And I'm seeing if I'm going to use the whole buster for that shot. I'm still thinking about it.
Ooh. I'm missing that Gomez too, man.
Lou, you got anything going on this week?
Mesco was selling that Gomez in the convention.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the Union Gomez.
Yeah, but he just got married and he's poor now, like me. Well, I mean, I didn't just get married, but I'm poor now too. So
yeah, and that PS5 made me poor too.
So, good.
Yeah. So for me, I got a couple of reviews lined up for this week that I actually have to do because I have to give back some figures because it's not mine; it belongs to a friend.
Oh yeah, your coworkers' figures.
So yeah, because he loaned me 2 figures that I've had on hold for a month. But no pressure. But I feel pressured because I'm getting rid of boxes, so I don't want to get rid of his.
Dude, I had to throw out the Ecto One's shipper box, man. That thing was huge, and couldn't break it down. Couldn't break it down. But speaking of going over figures, man, I know they're not here, but give a shout out, brother Cousins. Right now, he's doing a live unboxing of Moon Knight. If you guys want to dip out in a few minutes and go over there and check that out. Hot Toys Moon Knight. So
nice. So I got that going on. Next week's shot, I'm gonna do 2. It's gonna be the Snake Eyes with his iterations of representations of other companies. So the Gomez, the Death Adder, and then Snake Eyes himself. This is the TW 12th World Black Warrior, and it's basically a miniature version of the Hot Toys Snake Eyes from Retaliation, and it's awesome figure. Joints is nice, feels good. Die cast swords, interchangeable parts. You know, it's nice. Do a shot for that, and then do the Buzz Lightyear shot as well, because I want to get that Buzz shot, the one that I wanted to do a long time ago, and I finally set up the setup that I wanted to do. I just need to make sure that the lighting's on point. Once the lighting's exactly where I want it, then I can have you guys either praise me or rip me a new one or the other.
Hold on,
Oh,
Fig Pig
by the
said
way-
we didn't get to their shot tonight, and I thought we got a Fig Pig shot. What happened?
Was it on
Shot was
Facebook?
Fig Pigs.
Yeah, yes, a barrel.
Yeah, these mics.
That's Mike's. Yeah, he got Mike's
Oh.
barrel.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
really amazing. I need to take time to paint it, but the work of this is exceptional. You can see all the details.
See, I bought 3 on eBay, and I was like, wait, I could have just asked Mike, and now Mike has them. I'm just gonna order a bunch from him because I wanted to go with my Popeye, and that'll be
okay.
a shot for Popeye. So
Fig Pigs, I don't recognize any of these. I'm on his thing, and I don't see me tagged on the thing before we go. Why am I not? I thought I was following him too. Yeah, I'm not seeing a tag there, buddy. I'd love to. But everybody's got to go for tonight, Fig Pigs. I'm not trying to brush you off, but Lou and Lou and Gabriel got to go. So we're gonna wrap it up. But make sure you tag me for next week. And also, if you're a channel member, you could be on our thumbnail next week if you tag Toy Moz members and also tag me and Pablo. So. Oh, Steve Morrow is asking about your barrels now. Does it have removable lids?
No, it's solid.
It's completely solid.
Yeah, completely solid. All right, guys, we're gonna kick out for tonight. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you
Thank you,
all
guys.
next week.
See ya.
And thank you again, Gabriel, for being here. Thank you, Lou, for
It was
being
a
here.
pleasure.
I know you can't always make everyone, so it's great having both of you here. Really, to be honest with you. So thanks again, and we'll see everybody next week.